Welcome, welcome.
Look who's
Tis
here.
Monday. Joe Bob's in the chat. Yay.
Bob's in
Joe,
the chat.
I miss
We
you,
miss you.
Joe. Love you, Joe.
And I'm Liz, and I'm joined by my friend Therese and our friend Morgan, who we are not able to get on every week. So it's always a treat when she's here. Because we miss her too, as much as we miss Joe when Joe's not here.
I miss that. I was just thinking, when you said Joe, I'm like, I miss, always hear, hi, Morgie, and her cute accent. I miss that. I miss you, Joe.
We do. We all miss Joe. Amy's still away on her
Mhm.
trip to the beach, so she's
I
not here.
know. I saw those pictures. I'm like, oh God, I'd kill to be on a
She
beach right
misses you,
now.
Morgie.
Aw, miss you too,
Hey,
Joe.
hey, everybody in the chat. Welcome for another Monday night of chaos and yarn. Sometimes it's more yarn and less chaos, and then some weeks it's not. So
I'll bring the chaos. It's okay.
I will say that you have been bamboozled by the title of this podcast because
What's the
it is
title?
currently
Okay, so,
72 degrees at my house. I'm not wearing a sweater.
yeah, no.
well, it was more going by the date than anything
Calendar,
else.
the calendar than the.
I mean, clearly it's if it's 72 where you are, it's still in the 80s, almost 90s where I am. Um,
Yep.
Debbie loves yarn, loves your hair, Morgan.
Oh, thank
Oh, it
you.
looks so good.
Hey, everybody, happy Columbus Day. I guess that's a thing again.
Columbus
Oh, is it?
Day.
Now, since Trump has made it a thing again, which
We can do the whole Tony Soprano thing. In this house, Christopher Columbus is a hero.
well, you can be celebrated for certain accomplishments while still being a jerk. So,
Sure.
it is the way it is. Today is the Middle East deal going through. So that's exciting.
That's very exciting. It's hard to watch those people, though. It makes me cry.
Oh, Joe said something about a Friday night mayhem, November 7th. Hold on, Joe. I'm looking at my schedule to see.
I
Oh,
don't have
wait, so
any
that's a
plans, so it works for me.
Friday. I only work till 5 that day, so I could join because I have off Saturday.
Woohoo!
So Friday Night Mayhem, November
Yes.
7th. Does that work for you,
Okay.
Therese?
Sure does.
Teresa's like, I'm gonna make it happen one way or
That's
the
how I'm
other.
like, I didn't even look at a calendar. I'm like, that'll work.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Absolutely,
putting
Joe
it.
Bob. We're very excited.
I'm
Friday
putting it on my
Mayhem.
calendar right now.
Yeah, make sure you remind me because
We were just talking about
I'm
that.
not going to write it down
Yes,
either.
yes, write it down. Don't be like me, Therese. Write
I'll
it
write it on a
down.
post-it note somewhere.
Yeah,
Well, no,
and then
because
the
of course
post-it
I'm like
note
searching through
disappears.
this pattern, trying to like find where I'm at, and of course I think, oh, I'll be able to remember where I was at, where I left off in the pattern.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Please.
What time,
And
Joe
more,
Bob?
Oh yeah, what time? I'm going to
yeah, do you want
assume
to
a
do it
normal
regular time
time,
or do you
but
need it a different time? Because we can work around you.
yeah, I might be late, but better late than
That's
never.
okay. That's okay. We'll have to have a party.
Yeah,
Remind Amy.
Snacks.
Hopefully she can make it.
yes. Yes, bring snacks, BYOB.
Always.
Regular time is fab. Awesome, Joe. Can't wait to see you.
Yay! I'm so excited now. Joe, I've missed you.
Mayhem, 7
I
p.m.
can't wait.
Mayhem.
Joe, how many pages of notes do you have written about me? I feel like I should prepare myself. Prepare
Amy's got.
She's got
prepare my
books.
prepare my defense.
I think we're all going to
I'm
need.
sure she'll just be happy to see you. Here's
You're like,
Joan. Hey,
forget the
Joan.
notes.
John,
Joan!
Hey, she's got glasses on.
Me?
Now
Now
I
I can.
can.
Okay. I had to put my buds in. 'Cause I
Zero
don't wanna
notes on
hurt people's
Morgie.
0.
Ah.
I'm shocked.
Uh-oh. That means the
I
rest of us
I
are in
am
trouble.
I am shooketh
It
right
is what it is,
now.
Therese.
Morgan,
Look,
is your
Joe.
hair down?
Look,
What?
Joe. It's an energy drink. It's
It
not cocaine. It's
is.
okay.
Okay.
Your
I
hair
listen.
is gorgeous.
Aw,
Mhm.
thank you.
That's
I need to
because
dye
one
it
time
again.
one of Joe's daughters was drinking a lot of energy drinks, and I said it
Oh
Mhm.
could
yeah.
be worse. It could be cocaine. So
Oh, get this. So Saturday night, I go to my brother's football game, and
Mhm.
I'd been out, that day with my friend, and all I had was some like foo-foo coffee like that day. So I had no other caffeine. So like by the time, like his game was or whatever, and it was gonna be like 10 o'clock at night when we were all going back to my mom's and we were gonna like stay up for a bit. And I'm like, look, if we're gonna stay up, I'm like, I'm gonna need some more caffeine because this one coffee today at like 10 o'clock is not like gonna cut it.
Mm-mm.
So, so my mom ran me over to the gas station. I went in, I grabbed a Mango Loco Monster,
Mm.
and my brother wanted me to watch him play Fortnite. And so while I'm watching him, I crack open the Monster and I start drinking it. Now, mind you, this is at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and he turns around and he looks at me and he goes, "Are you going to be able to sleep after
Mm-mm.
drinking that?" I said, "Don't you worry yourself, okay?" I said, I said, "I'll let you in on a little secret." I said, "Your sister used to have a caffeine addiction problem." I said, "I used to drink 3 of these a day." I said, "I will have
Mm.
no problems falling asleep after just having one." I'm like, I'll be all right. And he's
The
like, "Can I
mom in
taste
me
it?"
is very concerned with about your heart.
I used to,
yeah,
used to. I don't do this
yeah. I used
anymore.
to. I used to
I
have an
kick
issue with
that.
Ribble, but
Yeah,
that
me
was
too.
years ago.
Yeah.
I kicked that, Joan. I know I no
Mine
longer have that habit.
Well,
mine was boredom.
when I had my eye surgery, they were
Yeah.
telling me, okay, the medication that we're going to give you is going to be like having a glass of wine. And I was like,
Okay.
well, I don't drink, so I don't know what that's like. And
Oh, okay.
so they looked at me and they went, you do drink caffeine, right? I was like, oh, yeah. So they didn't want me to be
What?
too much of a goody goody.
But caffeine and wine are like very
Well, I think
different.
because of where I work, where I had this done, it's a Seventh-day
Oh, okay.
Adventist
Ah,
um,
Oh, okay.
hospital. That's where I work.
ah.
So,
Nice. Ooh, that
when
blanket's cute.
oh, thank you. This is the one that's taking me forever for
Looks
my
fabulous though.
daughter-in-law. Thank you.
Aw,
Uh,
nice.
yes, I'm very, very, very fortunate in the girls that my boys have married. So,
Oh,
but
good.
um, so I just thought it was funny. They were like, "But you do drink caffeine, right?" I was like, "Oh yeah,
Got that covered,
definitely."
yeah.
Yeah, they didn't want me to be too good. So anyway, how's everybody doing today?
Just peachy.
Um,
Oh, and
This
mm,
PGA. That'll be my
along
answer. Let's go with that.
along our theme of sweater weather,
Ha.
Mm-hmm.
we have a fire in our fireplace right now,
Ooh,
and it's
yeah,
supposed to
that's not.
rain here tomorrow.
Wow.
That's a big thing.
wow.
That's a
Well, I was
very
gonna
big,
say,
very big
wow.
thing. So,
I had to laugh when you said that you'll turn up the air conditioner in order to put on the fireplace because I do that. I'll have the air conditioner blasting, but then it's like a
mhm.
little bit chilly on this part of the room, so I'll turn on the
Uh-huh.
heater.
Yeah. Yep.
And the
Yeah, people
ceiling
think I'm
fans are on
weird.
all.
You know, me being weird, nothing new. So,
No, I just
but
tell people that that's why they like me because I came out of work one day and there
yeah.
was a mantis on top of my car,
Oh my
And I
gosh.
took a picture of it and I sent it to my friend and I said, "Is it bad that like my first thought was, ooh, a new pet?" And she goes, "You're so weird." I'm like, "But that's why you're friends with me, though.
Well, I mean,
That's
I
my
told you
appeal."
that one, or I forget what
Yes,
was it about.
a
I was
spider.
like, you really, you're weird,
Yeah,
but I love you.
yeah.
So,
I love
because
you
I
too, Joan.
understand weird,
Yeah, you know, it
but
could be worse.
oh, and
Listen, it could be so much worse. That's kind
that
of like my
last
thing.
that last spider that somebody put on the thing, I was
Caitlin,
like,
yeah.
just give him the house. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
uh-uh. I'm not gonna fight with him.
Just call me. I'll drive over there.
You're gonna fly to California and get my
Sure,
spiders for me. Sure.
sure. You can show me around a
Killing
little
him
bit
wouldn't be
too,
what she did with him, though. You know that,
No,
right?
I know. I
They'd be my
know.
new pets.
Yeah. Well, that's why I don't tell her what happens around here.
Yeah.
Did you like the decorations thing I sent you, Morgan,
Yes, I
with the
want to
giant
do that
spiders?
so bad. I want to do that so bad. Like
I
I would
knew it wouldn't
be.
go over well in the chat group
So why though?
because some
I
people,
don't
giant
know.
spiders, 3 foot spiders or larger. I don't know that.
It'd be fine. They're not real. I mean, I mean,
I
it's not like they're
know.
real.
No, fake ones are fine.
Bigger the better.
We used to have the fake spider web in front of our house. We would decorate for Halloween. And one
Yeah.
time there was a real spider in it. He was like,
I don't.
"Woo!"
Yeah, I don't need
Free
fake ones.
house.
I have
Yes.
ones here.
I know. He was like, "Woohoo! I don't have to do any work."
Free real estate.
So,
Yes.
yes.
Till you take him
Yes.
down for the, you know, end of the year when you take your decorations down and then he's
Yeah.
with it.
Oh,
No.
see,
Like,
me, I
wait.
would just leave it up all year round. I'd be like, "Oh, well, it's your home now, so I can't take it down."
We had a time, there was something going on around our front light, and they were building condos out there. I
Hmm.
mean, there was so many. So that was not cool.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I've officially reached the point where my lighting sucks just enough to where I need to turn this on. Well, I'm using black yarn.
Black yarn
Oh
here.
yeah. Yeah,
Whose idea was this again? Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, Ian.
I should probably use I have lighted gloves. So I should probably
Ooh, that's kind of
I
cool.
do. Hang on, I'll show you.
Let me see. I was gonna say I gotta see these. That would be
Well, I
awesome.
have to find them. So
Oh, okay, okay.
things get lost in my room.
Story of my
Oh,
life.
I had a miracle today.
What?
Ooh, yeah.
Today
You
during
found the beads that you were looking for?
Oh, I found those last week. No, today during Carrie's stream, my mouse died. It needs new batteries. So I'm like,
Oh.
I have a mouse in my sewing room. Ugh. It took me like less than 3 minutes to find it. That is like a miracle
Mm-hmm.
because that
Nice.
Okay,
it's
so
better
here
than it was, but it's not good.
Oh, there they
so
are.
here it is, and there is
Uh-huh.
I have to figure out which hand this is supposed to be. No, I don't think this is right. I think it's the other one. Hold, please. I'll be back with you in a minute.
I love how Tabitha's made that part of all of our language now.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
do it
saying that for
all
What
years.
the
thing?
time. All the time on my show. I'm always doing hold, please.
Oh, speaking of like gloves and things,
Uh-huh.
they're not gloves, but I got them
Mhm.
at Hot Topic, and I'm thinking of exciting news.
Mhm.
I purchased tickets to go see Ghost again in February, and I'm so excited for it. But now it's like, all right, I'm thinking, all right, I gotta plan another, outfit for this.
Mhm.
And I got these like skeleton bracelet things that like go
Mhm.
up like the back of your hand, and like each
Mhm.
finger has like a ring on it that has like the stretchy kind of. Of course, they're probably not nearby me, so I can just grab them. But I might grab them just so I can show you how they look. But I'm like, ooh, that'd be fun to like wear for like either Halloween or for this concert in February that I'm gonna drive 4 hours one way for.
Mm-mm. I
But
think
I'm
the
like,
battery.
oh no, the battery's dead.
I think the battery's dead on this one, but
Oh,
this one's still working. See the lights?
Oh,
look
okay.
at that.
And when it's
Okay.
dark, it really helps.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have used these for camping before. But I will have to get my husband to see if he can put a new battery in for me. So anyway,
Well, hopefully people are working on their fun run projects if they're participating and using stash for other things so that, you get rid of some of your stash.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I
could not
have
help.
decided this week is all socks all the time except for this blanket.
Okay.
So, because it's October,
True.
I'm supposed to
I
be
need
doing
to-
socks.
Speaking of socks, I feel like I need to make a really like thick pair of socks to wear with my Doc Martens because even though I've worn them quite a bit, I still get a lot of like heel like rubbing a lot. And I'm
Mm,
like, I just need a really good thick pair of socks, and I think that would take care of the problem.
hopefully.
Knit a deep
But
crease there.
yeah,
I'm not planning to knit socks because face it, I don't really wear them here,
Mm.
even
yeah,
in the
too
winter.
warm.
But I am gonna make my daughter some fingerless gloves. I have some self striping that I'm gonna do for her
Ooh.
because when we go walk, when it gets chilly in the mornings,
Yeah.
it's nice to have something on your hands.
Yeah, I wear them, but I think it's because I'm a diabetic, so my feet are always cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be it.
So
Dang it.
being a diabetic, so much fun.
I mean, we wear flip flops year round here, pretty much, even in winter.
Hmm.
I have closed toed shoes and I have sneakers, but I rarely put them on
Hmm.
unless I'm going to be out for a long time.
Well, I'm in the part of California that it gets blazing hot during the day, but it will cool down a little bit at night. So,
Yeah. Therese, do whips count in our Just Stash?
I don't care.
We don't care. Go for it.
Sure.
That's how we plan things. Whatever.
Don't.
It's just a way for people to, just focus a little on working through some of their stash because at the
mhm.
beginning of the year, everybody wants, oh, I need to stash down. I need to count. This way, you've got a little bit of a head start to
Yep.
make you go into the new year feeling good about it.
Yeah.
I already wait. Never mind. I don't know where that thought was going.
Welcome to
Been
my
one of those
world.
days. It's been one of those days.
I asked my doctor today, about the joys of getting older. And I said, I don't have any little tiny hairs on like my arms anymore. I have very little hair. And
Mhm.
she goes, well, the older you get, the more your hair moves from one place to another. I said, oh, really? Like chin hairs. Chin
Yeah.
hairs are forever.
Yeah.
What is happening? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't.
Oh no.
Crisis.
Uh-oh.
Having a crisis.
What are you working on, Liz?
I'm working on a cardigan. Let me just get to the end of the row and then I'll show
Okay.
it because I'm at that point where when you join for underneath the sleeves and you have the stitches you add for the underarm that are backwards loops and then you have to try to purl through them and because they're a little fiddly. So
What is happening?
plus trying to keep track and so
My yarn
Morgan, what
is
are you working on in
frozen.
the meantime?
So I am doing a batwing crochet shawl. Let me see, which way does this go? Okay, here we
Ooh.
go. So Wait. Stay. Okay. So you can kind of see a little not really. Be good if I had like a good background for this. Hold on. Hold, please. Let's see. Maybe if Mr. Ramen Pillow will be good
Sure,
at showing this
Tabitha.
up.
Oh,
good.
that's
Well,
neat.
you know what? You
So
just
you can
reminded me
see.
Um,
Wait,
what?
other way.
where I've heard.
Oh,
I
yeah, so you can
see.
see
I
the little
started saying that
points.
years ago from
Mhm.
Charlie Brown. Lucy says it at some
Oh
point.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. I forgot about
Yes.
that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
very
where.
cool,
So you
Morgan.
make two
That's
halves,
really
and then
nice.
what's really nice, I'll show you the picture of it all finished. So what you do, hello, you make both ends, and then you make an I cord, and you like stitch it through like the middle there. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a fun little,
Yeah,
addition.
what
Mhm.
color are you gonna do your I cord?
I think I'm gonna do red too, I think. 'Cause that's kind of like next to black. That's like my other favorite color, so I
That's
thought
very
about doing
cool.
blue, but then I was like, let's go with the red. Let's stick with the
Is
red.
it stitched in or just woven in?
No, it's stitched in because you do
Oh, okay.
the two, like halves, and then you like stitch it together with the I cord.
Mm,
That's really neat.
So yeah,
that's very
I'll be
cool.
doing I cord for forever,
Mm.
Oh no, Joe.
never ending.
What's the matter with Joe?
She's working on her cowboy sweater. It's finished, but she cut out the neck ribbing to redo it. Oh no.
Mm.
No.
Hopefully it won't
See,
be a
Joe
pain to
is good at that
redo.
whole, Oh yeah, Liz said Doc Martens eat heels. Yeah, and that's what I've noticed with my
Yeah.
other socks. So maybe I
Tina was
shouldn't
talking about
knit
that
a
too
pair.
on hers.
Tina, I need tips. All the tips I can get. Oh, I don't know why this like it made me think of Tina, but it did. So I finally, wait, on that ear, it's not gonna make sense because I have the thing in, but I can't really see from here. But I finally got to 0 gauge or 8 millimeter for our UK friends. And I got my Beetlejuice sandworm tunnels in. Like, yes, it's like I've only had these for the last, I don't know, I think I purchased them maybe maybe 6 months ago, and I've been trying to get to 0 gauge all that time. And I finally got it, and I was like, yes, I can finally wear these
So is that
tunnels.
getting bigger than what you had?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so now I'm done stretching. I don't want to go any further. I'm happy with a 0 gauge because there's tons of jewelry ends, and I'm good with them where they're at now.
Just put your stitch markers in there. It's a good place to hold them.
I honestly could. Like a
I
Q-tip
think it's a
can go
great
through my
idea.
ear. Like I could probably, I could do that. That would be the best fashion accessory either. I need to put my
Right?
silicone tunnels in here and just loop this. Maybe for Friday Mayhem. Maybe that's what
There
I'll
you
do.
go.
Joe will have
Joe
something to
said,
say then. Then Joe will write that down.
uh,
Joe, write
okay,
that
Joe
down.
said it wasn't a problem. She didn't like how her sweater stretched out, so using pure wool, which is my main color, and I have about 40 grams. Okay, 40 grams isn't a big deal to redo. Um,
No,
Debbie loves yarn.
no.
She's talking about her, what do you call them?
Gauges.
Yeah.
Gauges in her
Oh
ear.
yeah, gauges. Yeah.
I couldn't think
My
of the word. It was like
stretch lobes.
that, the whole thing. I couldn't think of the word.
You could have held me at
The
gunpoint
holes
and
in
I
my
wouldn't have known that
ears.
word.
Yeah.
The holes in my ears. But
I
yeah, it
couldn't do
took
gauges. I just
forever.
recently got mine re-pierced because I let
Yeah,
the
I
holes
gotta
go.
Ooh,
put
That,
fun.
earrings in mine so they don't close up.
well, I took them out because I had to soak them. But I bought one of those little $9 kits from Amazon and had my husband just shoot the earrings through.
Oh,
You're not
really?
supposed to
Yeah,
do
he just
that,
put it where the hole was.
Liz.
It
But Liz, no.
I
why?
just had
No.
a vision of David. No.
No, I mean basically the holes were my other holes are partially closed. So he just marked them with a pen and just put the new earrings right through the older holes and opened them back up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mine gets to where they start closing up, and it's like so painful to get them back through that hole.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of
Um,
what happened with my conch, this big ring that I have over in here where that's pierced through the cartilage. I thought it
Mm-hmm.
closed all the way, but it turns out
Mm-hmm.
it didn't. And so the piercer that I saw, she's like, well, let me see if I can get a taper, which is just a, thin metal little thing that, is thin on one end and larger at the other end. And she's
Mm-hmm.
like, well, let me see if I can get that through. And I was kind of like, oh, okay. And plus she charges less, for it. So I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
sure. she she like put it I thought her one push that she did, I mean, it hurt. Like out of all of the piercings I've ever gotten, that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought she was done. No, she was not. She only got it like halfway through. And she's like, oh no, I need to push it again. And I was like, okay. And she did it. And now I've never had a physical reaction to getting pierced before. I literally went like this. I went, and like I like raised my arm and like tried to like duck away, and I was like, never do that again. I mean, she got
yeah.
it through,
That
and it
sounds
healed really
horrible.
well. Like it
Yeah.
Yeah.
healed great, but I will never do that again.
Yeah. No, mine,
Like,
I
Yeah.
had just stopped wearing earrings all the time because I wasn't going into work every day and they
oh
closed
yeah,
up. And so I just had him bought one of those little starter kits and they just shoots right in, little gun thing.
but
So
it is, but it's a gun.
No,
no, it's just a little thing. You press the button,
no,
you push it
Yeah, I
through.
no,
know, but you're
no,
you're
no.
taking the back of the earring and you're just
And I'm certainly not having my
Morgan,
husband do that. No.
you have
That
yes,
was
Joan.
holes in your
partially open.
ears.
You have, yeah,
Yes,
you have those in your ears. Exactly, Joan. This was,
but that's
they were
I
different.
got your
mostly,
back, Liz.
but they weren't completely closed is the thing. So it wasn't that big a deal.
I
So
know, but it's different though. It's different.
my
I
dad
promise it's
pierced my
different.
mom's earrings with a needle and an ice cube back in the
That's how
day.
I got my ears pierced the
Yeah.
first time.
Yeah, he did my mom's and my aunt's because they
Well,
were going to
I
do each
mean,
other's, but then they couldn't do it. So he did it. And but yeah, that was like 8 months ago. So I wore the
Oh,
starters
okay.
again for like 2.5 months, and then
yeah.
I put in regular earrings. I just took out the regular earrings because one of the backs fell off and I couldn't find it, so I just took them both
Oh,
out so I wouldn't
gotcha.
lose them. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
Liz
hate when I
is
lose the
drowning in
backings.
granny squares. She's got a cardigan, a sweater tee, and now a blanket. That's a
Dang.
lot.
Wow.
But
Oh yeah, I'm still
and it
working on
wasn't
my
so bad
coffin quilt.
either because the backs of the starter earrings are like pointed like a needle. Like it's not like a
Yeah.
regular back of an earring. It's
Yes,
actually like a needle.
yes. I know. I just,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised Timu has them. I just got it off of Amazon, so it was fine.
I've gotten earrings
So
from Timu.
I've seen some my daughter got as a gift from one of her friends. They were really cute though.
Mhm.
This is my cardigan. It's coming along. I just
Ooh,
split for the
cute.
sleeves and then
That's
back
really
has
pretty.
texture. Thank you. It's my Tina yarn, the Veil of Fleecy Mist. Excuse me. It's gray, but it's got a tint of blue,
Mhm.
but it's a dark gray and
Hmm.
it's got black spots. And then I'm going to fade this color into black because I don't have enough of this to do everything. So
There you go.
it's gonna be a fade.
We love a fade.
Oh wow. Nituational said back in high school she pierced her nose with ice, alcohol, and a starter earring. Well,
Hmm.
You drink the alcohol first.
Uh, uh,
I don't
oh,
I don't think I could do my nose. Mm-mm.
not with a starter earring. I've seen. Listen, I've watched those like piercing fail videos, and I'm just like,
Mm.
oh god, like it just. I'm like, like no, no, ma'am, no, no, thank you. Like,
You are
no,
cracking me
I
up.
don't
I
I don't watch
just
those
What
kind of
is
things.
going on
Mm-mm.
go
here?
to a professional, please. Please. Now, I say this as somebody who, yes, I did have somebody pierce my belly button. That was a friend at home. So I know I can't,
That
be a
I would not do.
hypocrite.
One of the girls I
Mm.
used to work with when I worked in the bank years ago in New Jersey had
Mm.
somebody do that for her, and it got horribly, horribly infected.
Mhm.
And
Mm,
because it was not done at a sterile place, and yeah, it
yes.
was awful. She was in so much pain, and she didn't want to say anything because her parents didn't know, and she was only like
Oh,
18 living at home, and she was so terrified her parents would find out. I'm like, you need to go to a doctor and you
Mhm.
need to get
yeah,
that checked out. She's like, but I'm on my mom's insurance. She'll know because they
Yeah.
always call.
Right.
yeah.
Well, this is your life.
Yeah.
So I take the hit and let your mom yell at you
There
and
you
get
go.
healthy.
Yep,
As a
yep.
mom, that would be my
Mom.
choice. But
Oh yeah. I mean, mom's probably going to make her let it close up, but.
she did have to have it closed up because the infection was so
Hmm.
bad.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I tried to have
Unfortunately.
my belly button pierced. I had it done a total of 3 times, and it just did not want to heal nicely. So I said, forget it. I took it out.
Is it really hard to heal in that area?
Yes, yes. And you also,
Mhm.
you generally also have to have very specific anatomy for it as
Mhm.
well to have a better chance of it, healing properly. But because of the area that it's in, I
Mhm.
mean, it's just very, it's constantly moving.
Well, yeah, you
With the
got your
piercings,
pants,
it's
your
like,
waistband is up right there.
Yeah.
right, and you're,
Well,
you
you're
know,
moving
you're
your
Trying to
core
moving,
around
you're
with whatever you're
sitting,
doing.
you're right,
This is
right.
not good for fluffy girls. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I, it not always. Sometimes it just really
Hmm.
depends on your anatomy. My anatomy just is not quite there. Like I thought, okay,
Well,
maybe after I like lost some weight, I thought maybe I'll be like good to go. And this third time, I tried it. I was my hopes were like getting up there. I was like, ooh, okay, this might work because I had it for a little bit longer this go around, and it was always so red and irritated. And I'm like, forget it. I'm like, it's
not
it's not
worth
gonna
it. Yeah.
heal.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. That's
So
a shame.
Yeah.
yeah, so that had to come out, but
Oh,
it's all
bummer.
right. I'll just get something else
She'll get
done,
something
and
else.
I'm thinking
For
of doing
sure.
my other eyebrow just to, have the symmetry going.
But you
But
got bangs, so no one's going to see him.
I know, because that's what happened after I did this one. I was like, ooh, and I mean, if I wear my hair up, you can see it. But I'm like, we'll see. Maybe, maybe.
Do you
I was.
have your nose?
Oh yeah, I've got both sides of my nose. I've got my septum. I've got multiples on
You
my ears.
you're a stronger woman than I am.
I've got my
I
tongue.
could not do the nose. Mm-mm.
Someone at work, a patient like came up and she was like looking at my mouth, and she was
Mhm.
like, she looked really like confused, and she goes, "How did you get, and she's going like this, and I'm like, "Oh, my, and she's like, "Yeah," and I said, "Oh, they're pierced," and she goes, she she kind of like turned and looked. I think she thought that like I somehow just like stuck these on, and I'm like, "Oh no, they're pierced," and she goes, "Oh, okay."
I
Okay.
I'm
had
like,
my earrings. I had the, my first piercings, and then when I got a little older, then I had two in each ear because I liked wearing a little bit, little
Mhm.
matching ones above the.
mm-hmm.
And then I ended up getting two more. So I had four in each ear for a while back in the 90s when that was a thing.
There you go.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
then I was like, you know what? No, I'm done with this. This is such a pain to have to change
Yeah.
out all the earrings all the
Yeah.
time.
I
No.
had two in each ear when I got married, but then, kids, I didn't
Yeah.
have time for that.
I'm a square. I have one set of earrings and that's it. No tattoos, no piercings, nothing. Just
Hmm.
I.e., pro
Ooh.
tip for new moms or people who are not used to being around babies: don't wear hoop earrings.
no.
Oh yeah, no,
I
I.
the girl
No.
we worked with had hers pulled all the way out
Yep.
by my friend's little
Oh,
boy.
oh, no.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Back when I worked for a restaurant, my boss's youngest daughter was probably like 2 or 3 at the time, and she was very obsessed with
Mm.
just like looking at all my jewelry, looking at my tattoos. She really, really liked them.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one time she was like right by my ear, and she was just gently, she was just like tapping, in my ear, and then all
Mm-hmm.
of a sudden I felt a little pull on my cartilage one up here, this little ring that's up here. I felt her little finger go in there, her little
Oh,
pinky, and I just
Mm-mm.
felt the slightest tug, and I quickly reached up and I grabbed her hand very fast. I was like, no, 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 no. I was
Mm-mm.
like, let go of Maggie's ear. Let go.
Well, we
Let
had a
go of
girl, a
that.
young girl who worked for us, and she was would wear those big, really big hoop earrings, like.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And my friends, she used to play with my son because he was a toddler, and so it was my friend's little son. He was about 1.5, and she would play with the
Oh
babies because she
no.
loved kids. And she had
Yeah.
picked him up, and we sitting on her lap, and she wasn't paying attention to him, and he kept trying to talk to her, but she wasn't listening, so he yanked on it to get her attention.
Mm.
oh,
So, and I was just glad it wasn't
Ouch.
my son that had done it, but
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
yeah. So I
Mm.
was like,
Mm. Mm.
we
I
had
can't
told her
even.
over and over and over again not to pick up the kids and play with them if you had the earrings in, but she's like, oh, it'll be
Right.
fine. I have nieces and nephews.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or just watch their little hands.
How'd that work
Watch where
out
they
for you
go.
there, sis?
Yeah. She was a really sweet girl. She very young.
Mm.
She was half
Yeah.
Colombian and half Chinese. So she
Yeah.
was absolutely gorgeous. The most beautiful skin and
Mm-hmm.
just really pretty girl, but she was also 18 and
Knew
very
everything.
young. Well, she was no, she didn't. That was the thing. She didn't know everything, and
Okay.
she knew she didn't know everything because,
Oh, well, that's nice
that's
like,
when they
refreshing.
know they don't
for
know.
for my friend's birthday, we had gone to see the Rat Pack
Ah.
reboot at one
Yeah.
of the casinos, and it was great because it was in wasn't in one of the big showrooms. It was one of the tiny lounge rooms, so it's a
Mm-hmm.
very limited crowd. So you're right up by the stage, and it was really great. And she was going on about how she really liked classical music. And my friend who was
She
it was
did
his
not
birthday.
say that to you.
He's like she said it to the group. He's like, this is not classical music. This is classic music. There's a difference. But it was funny because it was based on one of the old Rat Pack shows, the birthday
Mm-hmm.
episode, the one with Marilyn Monroe. So all the jokes were adult jokes and from
Mm-hmm.
history. And she didn't get any of the jokes. Like she did not understand any of the jokes. So we were like, we probably should have brought her because she's a little too young and not, but because the whole audience is correcting at, laughing at
Mm-hmm.
the Dean Martin character and all this because he was, making some one-liners, and she just had no clue what was going on. And we kind of felt bad because
Oh.
while she liked the music, she didn't enjoy the show very much.
Mm.
I'm somehow all tangled here. What happened? What?
Well, I just found a hole in my blanket where there should not be one. So
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
I'm
How
fixing right now.
dare they?
There
Okay.
should not be a hole. Therese, what are you working on?
No,
I
no,
am
no,
working
no.
on my Fun Run beaded sweater. We are done with the beading part of our program. I've got it on too small of a cord because I like just.
Yeah.
Okay, just pretend it's not on a small cord. We're done with the beading
Ooh,
part.
that's pretty.
And now we've
I
got
like that.
what?
Let me
Are you
14
see,
gonna
more
put more,
Mickey.
rows. What's that?
and then you can? Are you gonna put more beading before the ribbing on the bottom?
Oh, I'm not drawing attention to that area. Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, we don't. I was thinking, but I'm doing 3/4 length sleeves. I thought about doing a row on the cuffs before the cuffs, but I'm not sure.
Ooh,
I'm doing
that'd be
3/4
cute.
length
That could
sleeves.
be
And
pretty though.
yeah, we'll see. I have enough beads. But yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
So we're just working on the yoke.
That's something I haven't tried yet that I've been meaning to. I just, I haven't found the right
Beading.
project. Yeah,
I haven't
done
done it with knitting. I've done it with crochet before.
I used to do a lot of beaded shawls.
I've done beaded socks.
Oh,
Just a tip: don't put the beads on the top of your sock.
I was gonna say,
Trying to wear it with shoes, not
Mhm.
fun. Mm-mm.
Probably shouldn't put it under the sole of your foot either.
no.
Well, I didn't put it under. I was at least that smart.
It's like
I
walking
didn't put
on
it on the
rocks.
bottom, but putting it on the
oh,
top, it's like you can never wear shoes with them. So live and learn.
I
I did
don't know
finish
why.
my quilt,
Ooh, what'd you finish?
but I haven't woven the ends in yet because
Oh, yeah, I still need to work on mine
Let me
there's like
see
more.
200 plus ends.
the
And I
coffin one.
finished, yeah, I finished my border.
It's
Ooh,
gorgeous.
cute.
So
Love
I just
that.
have to weave in all the ends and then you take a good photo. But it's nice, going to be nice and warm. It's heavy, and I did the DK version. So
I still need to finish.
that's all
I
I've
still need
worked
to
Yeah,
on.
work on
when
mine.
I want to do the DK version of the hearts when she puts it out.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
Beaded heels. Yep, Liz, exactly.
Yeah, wear those in my Doc Martens and see how that works.
Yeah, that'll help you out.
That'll feel real good. Oh man. Oh, speaking of beads, I don't know why this made me think of this, but Joan, how's your little bean doing?
My little bean is fine.
I forgot I had
He's
mine. Just
I
one.
I think about him sometimes when I'm trying to concentrate, but I'm not the best with the bean. I'm just
Oh.
trying to keep up with my burb.
Oh, the
Oh
bird.
yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't even started that. I like barely go to my little bean that I need, or I forget what I even named him now. But
Mm,
yeah, I don't go to him as often. But yeah, I haven't even
yeah,
bothered with the
but
bird.
but I have used it when I want to concentrate on something because it does help, because
Yeah.
I am self-diagnosed ADD,
Mm.
and um when I go to when I'm working on something and I want to work on it and do good,
Yeah.
it's hard because you get distracted. I get distracted by my phone so easily. And so when I have my little bean knitting his socks, I look at him and I go, "Oh, I can't do
Phone.
that
The
because my
phone is
little
the
bean."
worst. It's the
Yeah,
worst for
yeah.
like today.
Hmm.
Not self-diagnosed, actual diagnosed as a
Oh,
child.
okay.
But today,
Hmm.
somebody I was watching a podcast and somebody said, "Oh, I'm making such and such sweater." So I'm like, "Oh,
Hmm.
let me go and look and see what kind of sweater it is and see if it's something I want to make too." Well, after I said that, but before I got to the site, I got a notification. So then I had to
Hmm.
click on the notification to see what this person was saying on Twitter. Well, then I had to go see what they were replying to. So then I had to see if I was following that person. Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of like the old. I'm looking for my glasses, but I noticed that this needed to be put away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Getting old's just so fun.
I noticed that like since not being in school anymore, I noticed that like my adult life is just chaos.
Yeah.
Like there there's like no rhyme or reason really to anything I do anymore, and I'm like, like I just I'm
Our
like,
Morgie's an
what?
adult now.
Barely.
Yeah.
My mom said the other day, I forget what we were talking about, but she's like, please don't take offense when I tell you this, but she goes, I basically like barely now consider you an adult. Let alone your, like 22-year-old brother, she's
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
parent thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
It
total
is.
parent thing.
I'm like, thanks,
Yeah.
mom.
It's a parent thing.
I'm like,
Yeah,
look,
Liz.
most days I don't feel like one at all, so it's okay.
Liz Can Knit said that she thinks the heart blanket would be cute done up like conversation hearts.
Yes.
Especially if you embroidered the words on them, that would be super cute.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd
that
be
would be
adorable.
cute.
I wouldn't do that, but somebody
No.
could.
Yeah. Somebody do that and let us
Spoons.
watch it. Let us see it.
Well, no, it's just when I was younger and doing more crochet stuff all the time, I would do stuff like that. But now it's just like I could spend the time doing that, or I could spend the time on another project. So,
Right.
I just don't have the spoons. That's my new. That's my other thing that I picked up from Tabitha that I say all the time now. I'm like, I don't have the spoons for this. Like I
Mhm.
can't.
Now, me, I'm
I
usually
know.
like, I'm too old for this shit.
yeah, very much Lethal Weapon 1.
Well, I was talking to my husband the other day about people who, kind of give you grief while you're in traffic, because that happens a lot out here.
I
Oh,
bet.
yeah.
And, I mean, I could have road rage every day, but, well, when I could drive, I can't drive right now. But I told him, I said, sometimes you just get to the point of, you know what, you are not worth the paperwork this is going to cause me.
Yeah. Well, actually, watching a lot of the cop cam and judge shows makes me realize, the situations I would never ever want to be in whatsoever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, when you're getting banned from Spirit Airlines,
Yeah.
it's you.
Ooh.
I mean, really? Yeah. That's
Ooh.
crazy.
It's
It's
like,
crazy.
it's
Some of
you.
these people, like, you need to move over because I want your seat. No.
I watched one today. It wasn't an airline one, but it was at a tow truck place. And I guess
Oh
this woman's
boy.
car had been towed. So
Mm-hmm.
she jumped over the fence of the tow place to get her car for free. And then she went into the office for some reason, and the guy wouldn't give her car back for free, and she had a gun, and she pointed her gun at him.
Oh, my.
And she
No.
works for a security company. She was in her uniform from work. So pretty stupid because now that's all over the
Stupid.
air.
Yeah.
And then because she wanted the car for free, she's claiming that her company said it was towed wrong. She should be getting it back, and which was a lie. It wasn't registered, so it didn't matter if the company said it should have been towed.
Mm-hmm.
They won't release it until you get a registration. And I guess her mom had dropped her off but stayed. And so the cops come and they're like, "We heard that there was a gun pulled on us." She goes, "My daughter didn't pull any gun. She's not like that. That guy put his hands on her." And the mom made this whole story. She wasn't even in the area where this happened, so she couldn't have even seen it from where she was in her car. So they go see the girl and they pull her, they get her down on the ground and she's bitching about that because how dare they?
Mm.
And she admitted she did pull the gun on the guy. Well, I'm a woman and he's a big man.
So,
And they arrest her
So,
because that's robbery, attempted robbery with a weapon.
mm-hmm. With a
And
deadly weapon, yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and all this and she does not think she did anything wrong. Like, I don't understand why you're arresting me. I didn't do anything wrong. Like, ma'am, you pulled a gun on him. You tried to take your car back without paying. And jumped their fence to get in the place because they weren't even open. Like, and you did it in your company uniform, which now chances are she's lost her CCW
Oh, yeah.
more than
oh,
likely,
yeah, for sure.
and her job because what company wants to have her representing them? It
Mm-hmm.
just and I've noticed in a lot of the videos, but when they get arrested, the first thing they say to the cops are, "I didn't do anything to you. I didn't hurt you." Like they're totally ignoring the reason why they're getting arrested to begin with. It's like, "I didn't do anything to you. I didn't hurt you." Yes, ma'am,
So
but you just beat up
crazy.
this other person.
So
Or
crazy.
and this one 20-year-old, she's underage, drunk driving. Cop pulls her over because she's driving erratically with no lights on at night. So he gets her out and she's like, "Oh, I was just taking my friend home because she passed out. And I'm like 30 seconds away from my house. And, the whole, I'm a cute little blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do anything to me." And he's like, "Well, have you had anything to drink?" "Just one drink."
Well, yeah.
"Well, how old are you?" "You're 20. "Well, she's
How
underage, so
many
it has to be
ounces was it?
well, point 0.2 or less. 0.02 or less is
Yeah.
for under 21.
Mhm.
So she does the test, which she could barely walk, and so he puts her under arrest. She's like, is there a way we could just make this not happen? There's got to be a way where we can just not have this happen. Because
Boy.
I don't want to have a mugshot, and I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want to die and get raped and be near weird people. he's like, you're going to be in your own cell, and you're not going to die. You're not going to get raped. You're not, like, where is this coming from? And she kept saying, I can't be arrested. Well, yes, you can. So they take
Hide
her to
and
the
watch.
jail, and it turns out they do the blood or the breathalyzer. She was 0.253. She
Holy
was over 3 times the legal limit.
Oh,
I don't know how she was coherent unless she drinks like that all the time. She's this tiny little, and
Yeah.
since she was underage, it's even worse because underage, you're going to definitely lose your license for like 2 years
Yeah.
or whatever, 5 years, whichever state it was in. But I'm like, how stupid do you think the cops are? Because clearly he could tell that you were more than one drink in.
Well,
And
my
the whole time, she's
husband-
like, isn't there a way we can just make this not happen? Like, batting her eyes up at him. And
Yeah.
he's like, no.
My husband
Crazy.
actually told our children, and I wanted to strangle him when he did it, but he was telling them about when he used to drink when he was in his 20s and how he would put a bandana over one eye so that he would only see one road. So it's like, no, that's not good. You shouldn't be telling our children that's okay.
No.
Well, amazes me how many of them, even adults, want them to call their mom.
Oh,
now, had I been pulled over for
Mm.
drunk driving, the last person on earth I would have wanted to know was my mom.
yeah.
Because whatever she did to me was going to be way worse than what the cops did.
Mhm.
People be wild.
And one, she's like, can you call my mom? He's like, are you over 18? Yes. Then no, we can't call your mom. It's like, you're an adult, deal with it. But I've never been arrested before. Well, now it's the first time. Like that crazy Indian woman that had
Oh, God.
shoplifted from Target, who must have said 50 times, I can just pay for it. I can just pay for it.
Then why didn't you?
Mhm.
She spent 7 hours in a Target with an empty suitcase
Mhm.
that she asked them to hold for her, and
Mhm.
took the cart outside at one point, and that's when they finally arrested her. And she was just like nonchalant about it, like no big deal. What am I going to tell my friends? And the cop's like, I don't know.
You'll think of something.
You'll think of something.
You
But
got
yeah,
time to figure it out.
Yeah, you got time.
she was stealing $1,300 worth of stuff. Like, it just blew her mind that she was going to get arrested for this. And she just kept saying, you can do something. You don't have to do this. You don't have. The cop's like, yes, we do. And she goes, but he told me I wasn't going to get arrested. Well, the Target employees, not the cops.
Yeah.
He can lie
Well,
to you.
and since the invention of the body cam,
Which is amazing.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
that's having the results the people who demanded it
Mhm.
thought it was going to have.
yeah,
No.
yeah. But I mean, it's no cop is going to be caught on a body cam going, okay, I'll let you off. Not
Right.
going to happen.
No.
So,
I've seen them
anyway.
try to insist that their cameras, that the camera wasn't on, and the cop's like, see the flashing light? That means my camera's going. Or, you need to film this. Someone needs to film this. And the cop's like, I already am.
I am. Yeah.
I am.
You can get a copy of the video from your attorney. It's fine.
Mhm.
But the airports should have their own reality show, though,
Oh, yes.
because
I know that's crazy. Some of the stuff.
the alcohol is not the worst problem. It compounds if people are, already insane. But some of the people that they arrest, it's not because of alcohol. They're just insane.
Or
Entitled.
Mhm.
Very entitled. Yeah.
But it's good to watch while you're knitting because you sit there and you're knitting something
yeah.
and you're making something, and you're like, God, my life is so much better than that.
I'm not on the ground getting a pavement rash on my face.
Oh yeah,
That's what I
Liz,
was.
the ones who only a woman can arrest them, or let me talk to your supervisor.
Oh, the
This one,
supervisor
they were
thing. What's your name? What's your badge number?
like this one. She was talking to a lieutenant, and the lieutenant
Mhm.
backed up the officers. Well, I want to talk to a sergeant now, and like, okay, but you just talked to a lieutenant. I don't care. I need a sergeant.
Okay.
Genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the law. Clearly, you don't.
It's
Anyone who
really
ever says that
scary.
on a body cam does not know the law ever. I
Oh,
know
and
my
how
rights.
many of
I
them
know the
know their
Constitution.
rights? Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
They
love the
know
ones
their
who
rights.
they insist they can't be arrested. You're under arrest.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. Clearly, you are. You're in handcuffs in back of the police car. Chances are,
Yeah.
you know.
Hint, hint.
And one lady who had been arrested multiple times. I mean, the cops knew her by name, and they read the Miranda. Do you understand these rights? No. Okay, well, you've had them read to you about 19 times, so chances are
Yeah.
you should have figured it out by now.
I just, I
Yeah.
could not do that. Listen, my patience,
Mm-hmm.
I just, I, you know, I think I'm a pretty patient. I mean, working in healthcare, I feel like you kind of have to have a little bit more patience anyway. But like with that, with being a cop and stuff like that, though, like that's a whole nother level of patience that I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, there are so many times where it's like I'm saying the same thing on the phone multiple times, and I'm like, listen, there's only so many ways I can say this. Like there's
Mm-hmm.
not too many more ways. Like I'll try my best to like rephrase it, try to
Mm-hmm.
throw in a different word or something that'll maybe make it. Nope. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and I'm like, I feel bad for the nurses sometimes who have to like triage patients.
Mm-hmm.
And when they tell them to go to the emergency room, it's always this whole like, why do I have to go? Yada yada. And it's like, I feel so bad listening to the nurses because they say the same. They'll either say the same thing over and over, or it's like trying to convince somebody who clearly has like every known symptom of like a heart attack, but telling them like
Mm-hmm.
you need to go to the ER. I don't want to. It's like, well, first
Then
off,
Well,
die.
why'd
then
you
get out of
Next.
my
call?
office. Yeah, get out of my
It's
office so I don't have to deal with a corpse.
Right.
or get off the phone then. Like what are we doing? Like what are we doing? But it's just
Mm-hmm.
like I feel so bad for them sometimes. I'll look at them after they hang up the phone and I'm like, I'm like, I'm glad it's you and not me.
Yeah, it amazes me how
Like,
many people think that their profession means they can't get arrested too. Like
well,
there's been
yeah,
nurses and doctors and well, I'm a nurse and
and
or
so
I'm a surgeon.
Yeah.
That's great. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
congrats.
Well, this may hurt your reputation.
Practice.
The one was yelling at the cop. She's like, "You don't even have a degree in criminal justice." And he goes, "Actually, I have two, a bachelor's and a master's." And she's like, "Well,
So
well,
now
I
what?
know my rights, and you didn't read my Miranda." He's like, "I watched you hit the other car. I'm not questioning you. I don't have to read you Miranda because I'm not questioning you. I witnessed the crime." But
Yeah, I mean they have to be on the ball.
Yeah, that's a level of patience I don't think I have.
No, I don't have it.
But
Between that
I've
and
like
school bus drivers, no,
God, my father-in-law did that
nope.
for a while when he retired.
Have you guys
They did not
seen
mess
the
on his bus. He basically said, "These are my rules. If you don't like it,
Mhm.
you can walk."
Have you guys seen the videos of the 7-year-old? What was her name? Something Grace or something like that. And she's just the most horrible little child in the world.
No.
are
And
you talking about or like those those two girls that
The
like
ones on
were on
Ellen.
Ellen's show when they were kids or whatever. You mean
I
them?
don't know.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hannah
No, I
or
mean, this is
Sir?
one now. And I know what's happening. I
Oh, okay,
know
I don't
that her
know then.
mom is telling her to act up so she can get clicks, you know. But
Oh, the one
No
that's
idea.
twerking and stuff.
no, the one I
Oh,
saw today, she threw
No.
her mother's iPhone and broke it. She
uh,
threw her iPad and broke it.
Oh,
And
I saw. Oh, okay, yeah. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, I saw that, and I was like, "Oh,
yeah, she
Lord have
would not have
mercy."
made it in my house.
No.
Uh-uh.
I would have, yeah, I would have had to have moved to another state by the time I was 7 if I did that
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm. You
mm-mm.
know, I don't know if her mom thinks it's cute or she's making money because people are watching it or what, but I'm not
well,
impressed.
no, and I feel sorry for the school that's going to have to deal with her and other
Hmm.
people who have
Yeah,
to deal
she's
with her
only
because
7.
did you see the one
Mhm.
about the woman came home and her 12-year-old had destroyed the entire house. He had broken furniture, he broke TVs, he broke everything because she took his phone away from him
Yep, I saw that
and
one.
he
That was
literally
it?
destroyed the entire house.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
I felt so bad for her
See,
because
I'm sorry, he would be in juvie if he had done that to me. I would be calling the cops,
Hmm.
say, take him away, because otherwise you're not going to be able to find his body.
yeah. I mean, he did thousands of dollars of damage.
Yep.
It's like, oh my God, if my
Was that the
kid
one
had
where
done
he
that.
like even broke part of the countertop?
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That was awful. Just because she took his phone away?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they're too addicted to the
Hmm.
phones these days. I mean, my kids had phones, but they had flip phones.
That's what
So,
my kids had
you know,
until
they
they were
weren't able to
older.
do any cool stuff because I mean, that was all they had back then. Thank goodness.
Well, mine had flip phones because they rode buses to the other side of town, and the
Mm-hmm.
phone was to call and tell me if they missed the bus or if they were going to go be at the bus stop so that I would know where
Mm-hmm.
they were because they would go from their school to a hub and then get on another
Mm-hmm.
bus and come home. So they would call me when they got on the second bus so I'd know to go pick them up because otherwise I'd have
Yeah.
to go track them down. But
Right.
they had flip phones for a long time, and then the first quote smartphones I got them had crappy internet and really didn't do much.
Good.
And it wasn't until they were like much older that they actually got, could be trusted with a phone.
Mm-hmm.
But and mainly it's so they could use it in school because they didn't have enough graphing calculators and things for everybody for a lot of the math classes. So the kids were doing it all on apps on their phones.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
Yeah,
surprised they
I
didn't
mean,
say buy a graphing, yeah, buy a
when
TI, whatever the graphing
yeah, and those
when
are
calculator
I
two
thing
hundred
is.
bucks.
when I
My
told
son
my
had one. We bought
kids,
him one and it got stolen.
I told my kids that we didn't have calculators in school, you should have seen their faces because they
Yeah, but
didn't
our
come out.
teachers, the whole, you need to learn how to do this math in your head because it's not going to be like you're carrying a calculator around with you wherever you go.
Jokes,
Boy, were they wrong.
That didn't last long, did it?
No.
jokes on you.
Yeah.
Listen, I
But
hate math, okay? That's like the one thing in school I just was just I hated it.
I'm
Geometry,
the
well,
same.
actually I take that back. Geometry and stats. Those were the two that I just hate. Like by the time I was doing stats in college, I'm like, you know what? C's degrees. I can't. I'm like, I can't with all this. I'm like, I want to get out. I'm like, C's get degrees. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Like I'm over it.
Yeah, math's not my subject, and
Nope.
it was kind of hard growing up because my dad was an electrical engineer. My brother became an electrical engineer. My uncle was an electrical engineer. My sister became an accountant. And here is me. I hate math.
Well,
I can't do math.
somebody had to have some fun.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that was part of the problem, at least in college. There was a lot more fun than there was college. But
Yeah, I didn't do all like the party stuff in college. I was like, no, no, thank you. I'm good. I'll be my version of a party on Friday, Saturday night was, knitting or crochet right in front of the TV. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of still similar now, but it's all right. It's all good. It's all good.
right. Ugh. But, hey, knitting is supposed to be good for your brain.
This is true. I technically have to do math when I'm, knitting or crocheting. So there's that.
Yep.
That is true. So, any future projects you guys have planned?
Yes. I went to see my doctor today and she admired my sock that I was working on. And I like her a lot, so I'm going to make her a pair of socks.
Oh,
And
Aw,
this is
nice.
let me get the yarn out so you can see it.
is it Felici?
Yep.
How did
I
I
have
get?
quite a bit. So this is
Okay.
this is what I'm going to make her.
Ooh, that's
pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
She said red
Okay.
was her favorite color. I was
I
like,
know you were
"All
commenting on your show about me saying you needed a blanket intervention,
right."
but you never denied it, though, did you?
No, I did not. Did you see the blankets that I showed?
Mhm.
Well, I know.
I made
They were
4 of
gorgeous.
those. And
They were
so I'm going to
lovely.
start showing some of my blankets that I've made
I
over
was
the
just laughing when
years.
I'm watching it. I'm like, yes, but you never denied.
No, it was I'm no. I admit it.
Well, didn't you figure you were working on 9 blankets or something right now? Didn't we? Isn't that what we said last week?
Let me see.
No,
I
ooh,
have
Lord have mercy.
go on without me. I'll come back. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's why I
Lord,
said
I
you
Four
needed an
That's
there.
already way
intervention.
too much. That's already way
5,
too much for me. I'm like, oh God.
6,
I learned something disturbing
7.
this weekend. A
Ooh,
couple
do
What?
years
tell.
ago, I made
8.
a blanket for David. It was a corner to corner crocheted blanket. That thing
Mhm.
was so heavy.
Yeah.
And I know I had seen it and it had like holes in it because dogs and husbands and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I also learned that at some point, Calvin had gotten his leg tangled up in it, and David had to cut it to cut his leg out of it.
No one
Oh,
told you.
oh no.
I had some feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I can
Yeah.
understand that. I have 11 at the moment.
Oh, Joan, that's just oh.
Well, they're not all like active. Some of them are in mothballs, but okay.
Oh, you know
That
what
might be more.
mayhem we could do? Oh, I just
What?
thought of something.
Uh-oh.
So for the mayhem episode,
Uh-huh.
you know, Joe would be so proud of me because I think there are a lot of things that I'm just gonna rip out because they're still sitting in bags unfinished.
Mhm.
I think I'm just gonna just chuck them because clearly I feel like I'm doing like a hard reset of my projects. It seems
Well, isn't
so.
politically incorrect knitters doing that for their Festivus episode? You're supposed to
I
frog
haven't
stuff
think
or
so.
do the
watched it a
stuff.
little.
Mhm.
It might be a little bit behind. Shocker, I'm
Has that
behind.
been detailed at all?
Well, I think Anne mentioned it last time she was on here, but I
Oh,
don't know if
did
there's
she?
any details.
I need to get
Oh,
caught
I
up.
found another one.
12.
I do finish them. They just take me a while.
it's
My
so
name
it's
is
so
Joan
good
and
that
I like
Blankets
blankets.
take a while. Yeah,
it's good that you live in a cold weather climate where you can have all these blankets.
Well,
It
that's the
makes
thing.
sense
I
for
can't work
me.
on them in the summer. I think that's what happens is I start new ones in the summer because I can't
Yeah.
They're
stand to
not so
have the
big.
ones that, yeah, I can't stand to have the other ones on me. I'm trying to find a picture. I found a
Lord have
picture of a
mercy.
blanket that I made. This was quote unquote a baby blanket. It wasn't a baby blanket.
We thought it was going to be a baby blanket.
Well,
It's a big
We
baby.
thought.
here.
Oh,
That's so
Aw.
cute.
Oh, that's adorable.
Is that a corner to corner?
I'm not quite sure
Yeah.
how to help you with that.
Shush,
That's
Alexa.
so
Alexa.
cute.
But see how
That's
big it is? It
adorable.
goes all the way across.
Yeah, it's big. Uh-huh.
That's not big.
Yeah, I used to make big baby blankets, and then I started sizing them
I'm
down
not
because
quite sure how to
Alexa,
help you.
stop.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like to make my blankets a little bit bigger. So like the
yeah.
blankets that I showed, I mean they're more than 6 feet long.
Yeah,
know,
I made
'cause-
one for my
'cause-
husband that was almost 9 feet long.
You know, my 5'6" family needs them that long.
It
Well,
was
I
so
like them
heavy.
so I can tuck my feet under.
Yeah, the one I
Right.
made him was 6 foot by 9 foot,
hmm
Oh,
and
Lord.
but he's over 6 foot tall, so he needs
I mean, it
longer.
makes sense.
And it was
I
crochet
just
though.
take forever.
hmm
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. Well,
They
most
get
of my
heavy.
huge blankets
Yeah,
are
it,
crochet.
I think it was over
My
13 pounds in yarn.
Mhm.
my blankets are magic. I don't know if you knew that.
Ooh, why?
Would they multiply?
Because when you put them, when anybody puts one of them on them, they immediately go to sleep.
There
Because
you go.
they work like a weighted blanket, and they just
Love
knock
that.
out.
Love that.
I
Ooh,
saw
I
a
actually have to
pattern
get
for
my.
a weighted blanket where you
Mhm.
Ooh,
crocheted pony beads
Mm-hmm.
in it to make it weighted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but
too
that's
much
not going to
work.
be real snuggly though.
Mm-mm.
Like,
Maybe
Yeah,
you
you
put like
want to-
a
poke yourself with
lining
it.
on it, maybe.
Mhm.
Or wait, you wait a minute. How? Hold on, brain is computing how that looks. Like, wait a minute, what?
Can you see the wheels turning
Brain
there?
engaged.
I'm like, wait a minute. Dude. Yeah, no, I can't picture it in my mind. I'll have to look it up because the brain's not operating at that speed right now.
yeah,
I'm just saying. We've only had one energy drink today, okay? And it wasn't until like after 2 o'clock. So, we are not operating at max capacity today.
That's the
Got it.
story of my life.
But, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, well, I want to cast on another sweater with some of the yarn. Oh, thank you, Liz. I was gonna say,
press
ding. I'm like, oh,
I
there it
sent it to you
is.
so you can see what it looked like.
Okay, hold on. Let me just. Oh, here we
See
go.
if it makes your
Okay.
brain work a little faster.
But wait a minute.
Nope.
Wait, hold
Didn't
on.
work.
Wait. I need a full pic. Oh, so it's all. Oh, okay.
Yes.
For
You'd
whatever
have to have the
reason.
whole thing be beads to get the weight, and it just didn't look like it'd be comfortable though.
No, you roll
Whatever.
over on it. No.
Oh no! It would give like a good massage.
Oh, like one of those things you put in your car seat?
Yes. That's what
Mm,
No, I don't think so.
I need it because after the gym when I go, it just it's bad, and I'm like, all right, massage time.
and I'm just impressed you go to the gym.
I know.
Well, I haven't gone. I was gonna say I haven't gone in a hot minute. See, here's the thing. I'm doing this whole thing where I was pretty consistent for a while, and then I was
Mhm.
kind of like I got a little lazy. I was like, I
Mhm.
can
Can't.
stretch it out a little bit.
Can't.
I don't feel like going today. I'm too tired. Well, see, that starts to
Mhm.
add up, and then I push it
Yeah.
off. See, here's the thing. I never used to procrastinate when I was in school. Like I was pretty good about being like, all right, let's get this, do this, do that. Again, my adult life is chaos. It's just delved into chaos.
If you're not
And now I'm just
typing
like,
if you're not typing your paper on a manual typewriter the morning that it's due, you're not procrastinating.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
see, and then here I'm like, ooh, maybe I'll go back to school. Like maybe like
Mhm.
maybe I'll do that. And then I'm like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Like you're already like because like I'm the type of person who's like I'm really overwhelmed. Also me, I want to start baking, gardening, doing this. And it's like, bam, this is why. Like we gotta
Mhm.
we gotta we gotta alter the expectations a wee bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
Well, I
we'll see.
find that it helps me to make a list of what I'm going to work on, whether I get it all done or not, but at least it
Right.
kind of gives me a focus.
I
I
make
just
a
have to
list
start
every
making
day.
lists.
I make a list of projects that I want to do, and then I
And
look
then
at that list a
look
month
at it.
later, and I have not done any of those projects. I've done other things completely
I never
different,
look at it.
You had
I
good
or I
found
good
never look at
intentions.
I never look at it again until I find it somewhere. I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to knit that
Oh
pattern. Now I
yeah,
was going to knit that.
I can use all
well,
my notebooks for that I buy and never use.
Yeah.
I
You
made
could.
I made a list of the projects that I was carrying over from last year to this year.
Mhm.
Guess how
Mm-hmm.
many of them are done?
Mm.
Nada.
I think maybe one or two.
No,
Mhm.
okay.
I know. I watched Shauna's State of the Stash, and I feel so bad because
Ugh.
she's so organized and does her whips, and I'm just like,
Hmm.
Shauna,
what
what's
can
your
I mess
secret?
with today?
She's
What's
an
your secret,
adult.
Shauna? Help me organize my life, Shauna. That's what I need.
Shh. Am I supposed to be? What am I
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
be
I need to get
doing?
caught up with again, like story of my life needing to get like caught up with things. I think I'm
Hmm.
definitely behind yet again on podcasts.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, me too.
Me too.
forgive
Me
me.
too. They made them harder on YouTube. They made them harder to kind of
Keep
find
track
what
of.
you want to watch.
We
Yes.
talked about this
Yes.
before.
Yes. Yes.
That
Yeah.
you cannot categorize your stuff. You cannot organize your stuff,
Hmm.
It's so
and so you
annoying.
can't find it.
I know. I actually because I was getting the show link for someone to watch for tonight, and I actually had to type in the YouTube search bar this channel. It didn't just come up in my subscription thing. I had
I
to
know.
go and manually find it. I'm like,
Yep.
why? Why?
Yep. It's awful. You can't organize. You can't find stuff. It's just terrible.
Nope. Nope.
But
Ugh. It is what it is.
tis what it is.
I've stopped stressing things anymore.
Yep.
Like I could, get frustrated or, have
Yeah.
to whatever. I'm like, but you know what? Or I could knit.
Yep.
Hmm.
It's kind of like, eh,
Hmm.
Well,
I'll
part
just
of my
knit.
problem is I
Crochet a blanket.
have too many subscriptions, and
Yeah, that
I
too.
trying to keep track.
I have a lot from when I first started knitting. There was a lot of different knitting podcasters I watched,
Yeah.
and now
Right.
most of them I don't watch. I just have to go through and delete them from my subscription.
Yeah. The main ones I watch the knitting and crochet. I watch like news, political stuff, whatever, and then
Mhm.
cooking.
Ooh, speaking of
And
cooking,
cop
I haven't
shows
done that in a while.
and cop cam.
And talk. Yep.
Oh, speaking of Top Cam, so on Instagram, I don't know if y'all have seen like the videos of like the spouses like the spouses chasing each other and one of them's like a cop and like the other one isn't and so they play the cops, theme song, and the one spouse is trying to like run as fast as they can to get away, and then the other one just
I have.
clean just like runs after him and like gets up real fast. It cracks me up because they try to run away and it's like they close that distance real real fast.
I
I'm
like
just
the ones when they
yes.
they arrest somebody who's pretending to be a cop
Mhm.
and they
Oh
question them
God.
on things and they're like, Well, what town do you work for? Oh, blah blah blah, and where
You're
did
like,
you,
mm-hmm.
and they, try to bullshit their way through it, or when it's a fake cop who pulls over a real cop, playing,
Yeah.
who's in,
God.
it's like that, and the ones that I don't want my photo taken, I don't want my mugshot. Well, that's okay. It's on
Too
YouTube now.
bad.
You don't have to
On
worry about your
YouTube.
mugshot. She goes, but all my friends will see if I got caught drunk driving. I'm like, it's not just your friends.
People be
Yep.
wild.
Yep. Yep.
And I don't know how people in this day and age don't realize that Walmart and Target have the same camera systems casinos do to stop cheaters.
Everybody's
Oh,
got
yeah.
cameras. Everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not getting away
Cameras
with anything
everywhere.
anymore.
Yep.
And they're guilty when the first thing they say is, I can just pay for it, because if you
Yeah.
hadn't
No.
stolen it, if you
I
paid
didn't do
for it, you wouldn't offer to pay for it again. You
Right.
know,
Right.
and the ones that make me mad are the ones who use their kids.
Oh yeah. That's gross.
Oh,
Pirates running up
so
and down the hall.
Is it dinner time?
Not yet. The other night he made me go to bed.
He made
I'm
you go to
like,
bed.
who's in charge here?
Really?
Yeah.
Apparently he is.
Did I
Well, he
show you
thinks
all the
so
photo?
anyway.
Hmm?
Did I show you all the photo of Pumpkin hanging out with me?
No.
I
Yes,
forget if I sent
I
that in
think
the
you did.
chat. Did I?
You did.
Here for Joe. Here, I'll find it for Joan real quick.
Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
Pumpkin is for
Pumpkin,
the spider.
one of the jumping
Hmm.
spiders. Yeah.
Ugh, the jumping part is a problem.
Yes. Hmm.
They don't jump very much. If that makes you feel any better.
No, no, it really
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
fact
If
that
they
he
stayed on the
jumps
ground where I
tall.
could see where they were at all times, I'd be
Oh,
okay. It's just
wow.
the
Hold on, let me find.
It's like I have a big
Oh, here
spider
she
web
is.
on my porch, and I leave it be until it tries to go across the porch, and I'm like, hey, dude. And I would see
Back
this.
it up.
I don't know what kind of spider it is. I don't know. There was two of them, and then one went away, and I'm like, where'd you go? And then the other one went away. I'm like, okay, now I don't like this because I don't know where they are.
Right.
Look at my
Right.
little baby, Joan. Ain't she cute?
Yeah.
Because it's way over there.
Yeah. Well, because there's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distance and
She's
screens. And,
cute.
yeah.
You know the thing I used to like? They had a
Yeah.
spider that somebody made like a cartoon with. Did you ever
Yes,
see
that's a
that?
jumping
Oh, that
spider.
was
That's the
so
jumping
cute.
spider.
He was
Lucas.
so cute.
Lu-
Yes.
She
Yes.
knows his name.
Yes.
of course she
Meanwhile,
knows his name.
Morgan, this is my child.
Oh, we know.
Oh, pirate. Are those all his
He's
stuffies?
rotten. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I love
I have an
that.
excuse, but I know nobody believes me. Because he got the barks for a while,
Oh,
and
yeah,
those
yeah,
toys
yeah.
are indestructible, so we didn't have to throw any of them away. And
Love
he's an
that.
only child, and we're empty nesters, so
He all spoiled the baby. He's
Calvin
he's
The only
doesn't
just a
thing you
baby.
have to worry about is if your sons complain about him having more toys than they did.
Right.
they're fine.
Christmas counting.
They are fine. They are fine. They
He's just a baby.
Calvin doesn't
well,
eat
we are really bad when our dogs are rescues,
toys.
because we really spoil them a lot,
We do
because
too.
I feel like they've been through so much that
Mhm.
I want to spoil them.
Yes.
So
One day I'll have a dog.
I
One
was
day.
watching the
I'll
girl
go
with the
rescue
dogs, and she was
doggy.
grooming a half husky chow chow mix.
Ugh,
I
Oh,
saw that. I
It's a
Lord.
very,
think
very, very unfortunate mix because
The Furnado. That
Ugh,
happened.
hair. Ugh,
yeah, because chow chows are aggressive
yeah.
and
yes,
huskies are insane.
Uh-huh.
And it wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't until she got the dryer out that they realized he was part husky and started singing the song of his people.
Mhm.
But he was not thrilled. She had to muzzle him the whole time, and he had been a rescue. So,
Yeah.
she
Mhm.
Oh,
understood, but it was just
baby.
she couldn't get the
Yeah.
whole groom done because the
Oh.
muzzle. But he was gorgeous. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
Mhm.
for
he was a
sure.
really pretty dog, but I don't know if somebody intended to breed that two types of dogs together because I can't imagine why.
Yeah.
Right?
Um,
Yeah. Were you just in a mood that day? My daughter-in-law's parents have a chow chow,
Mm.
and he has been banned from quite a few grooming salons.
Hmm.
So
my
That's
daughter
awful,
got
so
bit by one
Howard.
when she was a toddler
Mm.
from a family member, but I don't blame the dog because
yeah.
my husband's uncle had the whole family over and the kids were running
Mhm.
around in their sprinklers and they had tied the dog around the
Mhm.
side of the house and the dog could hear everything going on, like could hear all the laughing and the
Mhm.
kids and was hyped up.
Mhm.
And when, most people had left, the kids had gone over to the dog and the dog was still hyped up. And my daughter, who loved every animal in the world, leaned in to hug him and he
Mm.
got her face.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
So I didn't blame him. I blamed his family for not putting him in a wet place where he wasn't,
Right. Right.
So, but yeah, it was a little scary because it was her face. She still
Yeah.
has two little scars on her face, but
Oh yeah.
um, yeah, it was scary for a minute there because,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well,
but
they do not when they are able to find somebody to groom him, they shave everything except his mane around his face because you
Mhm.
mhm.
can't touch that.
Right.
So you can't, so they don't have to come back for a long time. That's why they do it.
Yeah. Right. Right. But I mean, they can't. He will not let them get anywhere near his head.
Most of them, most of them don't like them near their heads or
Yeah.
their back ends.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just that's how you know you're old. You're the first thing you think is all the hair. I don't want all the hair. Oh, here's another way you know you're old. I just got a new vacuum cleaner today and I'm super excited about it.
yay, yeah,
You know,
Cassie, she's fine with
Therese,
dogs now. She's just very careful and she,
see, here's
she
the
won't
thing.
just pet a dog anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can't.
But
Therese, I mean, what does it say about me that, like, I get very happy if I get a new, like, kitchen appliance?
Right? It's like,
I'm sorry to tell you,
What
but you're
is,
getting old,
what is
baby.
that?
yep.
hey, a new vacuum cleaner is an important thing. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Life
Yeah, so I'm
altering.
super excited. I got a job to do tomorrow.
Sometimes, like when I got my ice maker, my countertop ice maker, I was
Yes.
thrilled.
There it is.
It's like, woohoo, we can have cold water all day long in the summer.
Right. Yeah.
Well, because my husband and
Mm,
son would use all the water, all the ice maker would make in the morning, and then
My
it would take
God.
all day to make more
David is
ice. And this one
ice
makes
for.
it.
He really is. He
This one
just
only takes 9 minutes to make ice.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yep. I love it.
Best thing ever. We use it all the time. It's
Love it.
constantly on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Our son wound up with ours because our new refrigerator had an ice maker in it.
Ah.
So we're like, all right, we'll use
gee.
that.
It's so nice though because in the desert, especially in the summer,
Mhm.
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 So what kind do you have?
I don't know the brand. It's some brand made in China or
Mhm.
Yep.
got it off of Amazon.
Everything is made in
So
China.
I got mine off Temu.
actually, this one I did get off of Temu, or
Mhm.
the first one I got off of Temu because it was the same
Mhm.
brand that Amazon sold, but it was cheaper.
Right.
Yeah.
But I had to
It's
replace it
amazing.
because the filter went bad on it, and
Oh.
Mhm.
so when we replaced it, I just ordered one from Amazon because I wanted it faster, even though it was a
Right.
little more money. But this one works like a dream. It's self-cleaning. You put it through a cycle,
That's
wipe it
awesome.
down, and it's pretty good.
Ooh.
Gee.
Um,
Like
yeah, I
this.
put it through the self-cleaning cycle, and then I just spray vinegar water on the insides, and I just wipe down everything, and it's good to go.
Yeah.
It was only like $50, $45.
That's
It
not
wasn't very
bad.
expensive
Yeah.
at all.
Ugh.
Well, the one we
Little bit.
had, I mean, it might make a few after 9 minutes, but what we would do, my husband would set the alarm for an hour,
Mhm.
and then in the hour we'd come dump it.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
yours
Ours has
has
Cylon.
the basket in front.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one I have. Like
Yeah, mine's similar.
similar. They're all pretty similar. This one is
Yeah.
makes 9 cubes in 6 minutes, 26
Yes.
pounds per day. Yeah.
Yeah.
The lack of ice cube tray nonsense is so
Mm-hmm.
freeing. Ugh.
Y'all are
Yeah.
making me feel like I need one of these in my life right now.
Plus,
You do.
I keep a
Okay, this one's 109 now.
oh,
There's others that
Hello.
but it even has a carry handle so you can take it with you in an RV or if you're going somewhere.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I
Okay,
keep
awesome.
a plastic coffee can, like what Folgers or whatever, those plastic coffee cans. I keep one of those in the freezer, and that's where I put my ice.
Yeah, I dump mine
Yeah.
if someone's not using it, I just dump it into the container in the freezer.
I only have one complaint, and it's mild. The ice is very wet.
Yes.
And so when you dump it into the coffee can, it'll all clump together. So you got to take a knife and. But
Now,
Um,
I have
forgive
one
me
of
for
those.
sounding.
what?
No,
do you?
forgive me for sounding just a little bit
Just
ignorant
say it.
here. But when you say that the ice is wet,
It's
is
not a hard freeze, basically. It's like it melts very quickly.
Oh, water's
is what
wet,
she means.
Morgan.
Yeah. That's what she means. And then you put it in the freezer and it gets a hard freeze on it and they freeze together.
Yes.
So you just need to break them up. I have a meat mallet and I use the back end of the meat mallet like an ice pick and I just breaks up. They
Yeah,
break
I
up
just
really
get
easy.
a knife and.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do you
water's
guys
wet, Morgan.
use your crumbs of your ice, kind of what we called it, the crumbs of the ice at the bottom, when it gets all broken up and stuff? Do you put that in your water to make the water colder so it'll freeze harder?
No, because
No. I don't.
it doesn't. I don't know that would make it freeze harder.
I don't like a ton of ice in my drinks. I like it just chilled, but not like super cold because it hurts my teeth. But David is an ice freak. He loves
Me
ice.
too.
He will take a giant thing of ice for just a little bit, and then he's got to sit there and with the ice. And I'm like, can you please stop it?
Yeah, I have a big Stanley water bottle that I use. It's like 40 something ounces. So I fill it like 2/3 full of ice and the rest of water. And then it lasts me a few hours. But
yeah, that I like so much ice that I have trouble because I will run out of water because it's so much ice.
That's what he does.
So,
And then he sits there and rattles the ice and keeps trying to get ice. It's gone. It's gone. Go get some more. It's gone. Oh, he's sitting there rattling his ice. Oh.
yeah, Liz says in Texas the cold water never gets cold from the tap. Ours does though.
Ours does.
It takes a while to get really cold in the summer. Like it's faster to get the tap water hot than it is to get it cold here. But
Yeah.
Liz says, is he chewing the ice or just clinking it, Therese?
He's trying to get as it melts, he's drinking it, but it's annoying because it makes a lot of rattling ice noise.
Well, if you're chewing ice, doesn't that mean you need iron or
He's
something?
Not chewing it.
Okay.
He's not chewing it.
Yeah, I think it means you're like anemic or something like that.
He's got, what is it called? It's something.
He's just trying to make it melt faster.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It's like, just go get some more water. Or
but
beer,
it's nice, like if it's nice though, like if you boil eggs and you want to put them in ice water, boom, there's your ice. Or anything where you need ice for cooking and stuff, it's really nice.
Yes. Or if you're drinking cocktails.
It's very
Talking
nice.
about
know,
ice
speak
has
of-
made me thirsty. I'll be right back.
All this talk about ice.
Oh dear Lord.
We
The
got to watch
things
what we
talk
talk
on
about,
this show.
apparently.
I know, like the
I
things
know.
we talk about on this
We're
show.
a bad influence.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'll have to go eat in a bit. I'm pre-made dinner. Well, I put dinner together. My daughter had to put it in the oven. Those, you know, the funeral sliders, the little ham and cheese sliders that you pour the butter sauce on the top. I made
Yes.
those.
Ooh.
I put it together and put my cast iron pan on top of it to compress them.
Mhm.
And then when she bakes them, she'll take that off and just bake them.
Those things are so
That'll be
good.
dinner.
Oh, so here's a little. Okay, so speaking of, like like different like words for things. I'm just here to
Yes,
stir
please.
up trouble, okay? I'm just here to stir the pot, okay? That's my job. Um, do y'all say casserole for like, a thing that you put in the oven, that like you typically put in like a 9 by 13 pan, right? You
Mhm.
put it in
Mhm.
the oven.
It's a
What
casserole.
do you call it?
Casserole.
Not
Unless it's
hot
mac and
dish.
cheese, and then it's just
Not
mac
hot
and cheese.
because I'm not in Minnesota.
Yeah, we don't call it hot dish.
I used to live in Minnesota and I didn't call it that in. Yeah.
No, it's a casserole unless it's mac and
casserole.
cheese. And then it's mac and cheese.
Right. It depends. Yeah. Like if it's chicken pot pie, whatever,
Then it's chicken pot pie.
or if it's lasagna, then it's lasagna.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But if it's some kind of meat with some kind of sauce and some kind of cheese and some kind of vegetables,
it's a casserole.
it's a casserole. Not hot dish.
Okay. We'll have to see what
Sorry.
Joan says when she comes back.
I'm listening to you.
Joan's like, I can hear you.
Well, Joan's not going to call it hot dish either because she's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's a casserole.
Do you call it hot
Ask
dish?
Neil, though. Ask Neil.
No.
You should ask Neil tomorrow in chat.
You're
Good
the
Lord.
Neil, dang it.
There's no telling
are
what
you,
Neil will
Neil?
call it.
I know.
It depends. Maybe it's different if you cook it in your microwave. Toaster oven.
With aluminium. I can't
Aluminium
even
foil, yeah.
say it properly.
It's so
Aluminium.
funny
it's
to
not
hear
right.
them say that.
Microwave.
It's like Tunisian. Or no, it's Tunisian.
Tunisian.
I used to
Chew,
work with
like
this
CH.
lady
Tunisian.
that was very British,
Mhm.
and she was on the phone one time talking to somebody about aluminum, and she's going aluminium, and they didn't understand what she was talking about. So I'm over there going aluminum.
I tell
Or
them,
Liz
you
says a
tell
tray
it's
bake.
England.
But a tray
What?
bake
A
is just
tray
like on a
bake?
tray.
Tray
A tray
bake?
bake
What?
is just on a tray. The British call it not, on a like a jelly roll tray pan. I think otherwise it's if
It's a
it's deeper, it's a
sheet pan.
casserole.
That's a sheet pan.
Yeah, sheet pan.
Mm.
The British
Are
call
we
it a
talking
tray bake,
like-
though.
Tray bake.
What?
I've read that in British recipes. So
But it's not
Yeah.
a tray. It's like it's a dish. It's a casserole
A
dish.
tray is something totally different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
for like if you're putting like veggies and like salmon or like something like you're doing like sheet pan recipes.
yes,
Right.
one
I
pan
should
sheet
start
pan
doing
stuff.
more of those.
Okay.
Honestly,
They're good.
Yeah.
I like those.
I'm very lazy when it comes to meal preps. I should really
too.
try that.
Me too. That's why my husband cooks.
I gotta admit,
Wow.
my son's been doing meal prep for over a year now, and he's kept up with it.
Good.
And
just,
I couldn't eat the same meal 6 times a week, but
well, neither could I.
Ugh.
That's why.
Cassie, exactly. That's why we threw the tea into the harbor. Salad
Right.
casserole.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What did you
It's a
just say?
salad casserole.
What did you just say?
That's a little scary.
Salad
What's the
Liz,
definite?
What
Exactly. What's a salad casserole, Liz?
do I want to know? That's the real
I
question.
made.
Do I want to know?
I have made like enchiladas and then put tomatoes and green onions and stuff on the top afterwards. And,
That's not salad. That's not salad. What am I doing?
Let
Oh,
us
I don't
see.
even
We'll
know.
tell you.
I don't know what I'm doing. It's a 2-row repeat, and I forget which row I'm on all the time.
Peas, ham, and cheese.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What? Okay, well, what kind of cheese are we talking about?
I don't like the pea.
Now we're getting
part.
into specifics. I don't like peas
My
either.
initial reaction to that was like, no. But then I'm like, well, depend. Okay, ham, peas, and cheese.
It better not
What?
be in a
What
cream
kind?
sauce.
Oh God, no.
Ugh.
My mother used to do
No, ma'am.
canned in the winter because couldn't get fresh vegetables. My mom would do canned peas or canned green beans, and I did not like canned peas at all.
No.
So I would, whatever amount she gave me, I'd put them in my mouth and swallow them with my sweet tea to make them go down, so I wouldn't have to bite them and taste them.
Right.
There you
Ugh.
go.
And my sister would do the same thing with green beans because she figured out what I was doing.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had the green beans? My husband makes a green bean casserole for the holidays. That's
Love green bean casserole.
yeah, it's green
Ooh,
beans
yeah.
with liquid cheese. Like liquid cheddar cheese.
What?
What-
Melted cheddar
Hold up,
cheese.
hold up. Wait, hold up.
Liquid cheese? What?
She means
No,
cheese sauce.
like. Thank you. Oh God, I feel like such an idiot. And he puts
Wait
like
a minute,
crouton-
wait a minute, wait a minute.
I don't know what it is, so I'm the idiot.
Time out, time
Like
out.
a cheese sauce. She
Cheese
makes
sauce,
it with a
yeah.
cheese sauce.
Okay,
is what
wait a
she
minute.
said.
The
Like the Tostito-
Wisconsinite has a problem.
I'm like, wait. I'm like, wait a minute. Are we talking about like a thing of like the like the toast?
Joan, she's in Wisconsin. Do not
We've
do
lost
this to
Did I
her.
do
Morgan.
this to me? Are we
And
talking
This
here's
is
the
about?
chaos of
Nebraska.
today's program.
This is my husband's family's from Nebraska, so that's where it came
That's
from
not
originally.
cheese country.
But are we talking about like a jar of like the Tostitos?
A
Cheese
jar of cheese sauce, yes.
Oh,
And then you put croutons in it. I don't know.
Liz says
Croutons.
he told you this was green bean casserole.
That's not green bean casserole.
Okay.
oh God. Okay.
No,
No, I don't like cheese. I've never liked green bean casserole, but that's a me thing.
I liked it.
You know, I make my own homemade green bean casserole with homemade cream and mushroom soup.
Yes.
Oh, that
You don't
sounds
use that
good.
can of
So
crap
good.
stuff. No.
Mom's like, okay, for Thanksgiving, here's what we're doing. Apparently, I'm making a duck. We're doing like different. Okay, so she's making a turkey breast, and then Mom's like, I kind of want to do something a little different. And
Just order a
first thing that
Peking
came to
duck
my
from your local
mind-
Chinese place and bring
Right.
it up.
It sounds like a deconstructed turducken. Is what
Yes,
I was
exactly.
thinking of a turducken. My mom cooked a turducken one year. It was
This
not
is
good.
constructed though.
No.
Yeah, except they're gonna be cooked
It was-
separately
no, it
though.
was-
I'm
Right.
cooking the duck, and Mom's cooking the turkey breast. And
Somebody
she's like, "Have
needs
you
to
ever
bring a
made
chicken."
duck before?" I said, "No," and she's like, "Oh, well, this will turn out
Oh,
well."
be careful
And
because
she's
they'll
like,
get dry.
"I know. That's
Yeah,
why
duck is,
I'm
yeah.
looking up lots
It's
of
also
recipes.
very oily, so you need to be careful. But duck is delicious.
That too. It is. It's really good. But Mom's like,
Just
I
go to
wanna
your
do something
local Chinese
different.
place and pick up a Peking duck
Yes.
and just bring
I
it home
agree.
because they know how to cook it.
But that's no fun, Liz. That's not. Listen, I like to sometimes just live on the edge of my seat, okay?
Okay.
I like to just choose something and be like, you know what?
I do that, but not
I've
for
never
holiday
done this
meals.
before.
No.
Not for
Holiday
holiday
typically
meals.
either,
experiment.
but I want to
If
live
other people are going to
dangerously.
be around, I won't do it. If it's just my family, they have to suffer.
I was gonna say it's my family that I'll make them suffer. It's fine. It'll be me, my brother, maybe my other brother, my mom, and potentially my brother's girlfriend. So it's fine. It'll be fine.
I
It's
don't
all
know
fine.
why, but the Newhart thing went through my mind when she
I did
said that.
too. Brother Daryl.
It's my brother
Yeah,
Daryl, and
fine.
my other brother Daryl.
Brother Daryl.
That was immediately what came to mind. Did we break Morgan?
Morgan.
And Joe wasn't even here.
I know.
I can't
Yeah.
breathe.
I'm doing my best to stand in for Joe. I know I'll never be as good as her, but I try.
Morgan. Morgan.
You're not. It's not good, or you're just different, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why we like different people on.
Yeah.
And besides, Joe has a way to get us all losing our
Oh
minds.
God.
Don't make me come over there.
I was gonna say you're closest so you could save me.
Because I'd
Save me
have to cut through
first.
Chicago to get there, and I don't want to do that.
Morgan,
Well,
do you need to go get a cup of ice water too?
Get some wet water.
My
Get some
Dumbledore.
wet ice.
My,
Oh, that's cute.
my ghosts. Oh God.
Deep breath.
I'll have to use my skull mug next week.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah. This is
Oh,
Monday.
God.
The rest of everybody's week
Ugh.
as funny as tonight was, because
Yeah.
It's starting off on a good note. Let's go.
You got some good recipes. You got some liquid
And
cheese.
Mom's like, oh yeah, let's do another veggie
I'm never going to
this
live
year.
that down.
She's like, let's do like corn casserole or something. I'm like,
Ooh.
we've never done corn casserole.
ooh,
Like,
corn
what?
casserole is
which one to do.
good.
Do Paula
Yeah.
Dean's corn
Is it the one with the
casserole.
cream, the regular corn and the cream corn? You do
And
both?
she uses Jiffy cornbread mix.
Yes. And a lot of
Oh.
butter.
Oh, it's so good.
I mean, Paula Deen and butter. That's good.
Right. It is
Oh,
so,
And-
Cassie, one of
and-
these
and-
days,
It's a Southern thing. Yeah.
and it's got
Well,
cheddar
Cassie-
cheese. Mhm.
Joe says casserole stew, wet ice. Where's my notebook? Well, Cassie, on November 7th, it's a Friday. We're going to be having Friday Mayhem with Joe Bob. So if you can make it, that would be awesome.
I can't wait.
Okay, Liz, I know there's a layered salad that has peas in it. But
Yes.
7-layer salad.
we didn't serve it in a casserole dish. We did it in one of those big trifle dishes
A
where you can see
trifle
all the
dish,
layers.
yeah.
Yes.
So you can see
yes.
Yes, and mayo goes, from the heat, yeah. Yeah, I know
7-layer
exactly
salad, yeah.
that. I just don't think we just never did it in a
Yes,
casserole.
Cassie, yes, you did. You got
We
some
did it in
bad
a
recipes too.
we did it in a either a trifle dish or a big bowl. And I
Ooh,
don't
you
eat
know what we
mayo
should do?
because
You know
I
what we
had a
should
bad
do?
7-layer dip.
experience ordering it in a deli sandwich one time and it was bad. So I don't get mayo unless I've made it at home myself
I love
or I know
homemade
where
mayo.
it's been.
Well,
Because-
7-layer dip where I live involves Mexican food.
Yes, I love
Yeah.
7-layer dip.
Sign me up.
November
now I want
7th, yep.
tacos.
We'll
Cheese,
touch base,
onions.
definitely.
I want tacos.
Yeah.
It has liquid cheese.
I'm never going to live that down, am I?
No, ma'am. Nope.
He used to go find, there was a mix. It was
scared.
like a packet that you would make the cheese to go in it.
What?
Oh, what?
It was a cheese sauce. It was, like like taco seasoning, those packets.
Yeah.
Well, there was one.
It could be
there
like
was one that
powdered
was for
cheese, like
cheese.
Kraft mac and cheese. You know, that nasty
Yes.
stuff that I won't serve in my
Yeah.
house. Because
But-
I'm from the South and we only make our own mac and cheese. We don't eat box mac and cheese. My kids learned that early, that they were never going to get box mac and cheese, no matter how much easier it is, because they had to eat it from scratch.
Poor Morgan.
Next time I'm at the store, I'm gonna have to be like, all right, I need to find
What in the MRE? This wants to know.
Exactly.
Well, it sounds like powdered cheese, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the grocery store, I still need, so
Were we?
Neil,
Apparently we were.
squirrel.
Well, there is food in the grocery store. We were talking about food, so
Yes,
technically.
yes,
All right,
leave me
all
alone. Where was I going with this? Oh,
I don't know.
Sorry.
So when Neil, in like the Make Orange Great Again, chat was like listing all the people, for the, like drawing the winners, and everything. I thought, oh, crap, I didn't get my name on the list because I hadn't tried, beans on toast yet. And Neil said that was going to count for something. And I'm like, dang it. I'm like, I need to try beans on toast and send it to Neil.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it is. I just,
I
I
prefer
just
my
haven't been
beans.
brave enough yet.
Prefer my beans long cooked with barbecue sauce and brown sugar.
I mean, I like them that way. Listen, there's not much I don't like. This is how, this is why I'm on the fluffier side. There's not much I won't eat. So,
Joe says someone should call you a taxi.
Me?
Yeah, I guess you could
I'm
go.
home.
Well, you can go get
Where am I gonna go?
meals.
Where's she going?
I don't know.
To the
Where am I
store?
going, Joe? I'm home
I don't know.
already. What?
Maybe she thought you needed one to the grocery store. I don't know.
Oh, well, there's one right behind, my place. I could just walk over there.
Oh,
It's kind of nice
Yeah,
sometimes, although
that's
they're a little
nice.
more expensive. So I don't like to go there much. I only just kind of like to go if I'm just like, ooh, I've got a craving for something, and I'm like, but I don't feel like driving to, wherever.
we have one that's about a half a mile away. I could walk, but then I might see people who are walking, and then I wouldn't want that. So there's a park I'd have to walk by, and I think they do drug deals there. Okay,
Oh,
no kids
okay.
ever
Well,
play at this
that.
park. It's all
Oh,
concrete. It's like one of the terrible parks in the city that they haven't redone and put grass and like a cover over the metal things.
yeah,
So
yeah.
No
the only
mediums.
people I
That'll
ever
do
see
it.
there are usually adults standing around an idling car. So
Yeah, that's not
I
good.
think pretty much they do drugs there.
Not good.
Are, are you sure sounds too much like wet tacos?
Wait, what?
What?
What taco?
Tacos.
What?
Wet ice and
You mean like?
tacos.
Oh,
Tacos.
I thought you was like talking about like a wet burrito, and I'm like, wait, what?
That's a totally different thing.
That's a totally different thing.
That has liquid cheese, right?
Well,
It's got like
yes,
sauce over the top.
yes.
it's cheese sauce. I know. I said the wrong thing. I'm old. I forget words.
Words are hard.
They are,
Yes, they are. They really are.
but they're easier than math. And now we've come
I'm
full
wondering, hoping my sandwiches worked because normally you layer the meat, sliced ham and then sliced cheese, but I didn't bother to buy sliced cheese because I had shredded cheese at home. So I just used shredded cheese. So hopefully it all doesn't fall out of the rolls.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I weighted it with my cast iron pan.
Did you use the
So that-
Hawaiian rolls?
I used the Hawaiian slider rolls.
Yeah.
I have some that are actually pre-cut,
Right, right.
There's
which are the
there's a
best because
difference.
you don't have to
That's what
try
I
to
meant,
cut evenly across them.
Uh-huh.
But I'm mad because they used to come 12 in a pack and now they come 9, and I didn't realize there's only 9 in them.
Really?
Shrinkflation.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
They
the
are
slider buns,
cheating
they
you
come
out of
9.
3.
Yeah, it's fine. We probably didn't need any leftovers, so it's good.
That's
Some sliders kind of sound good.
I
right
know.
now.
Well, Hawaiian rolls, they don't stand a chance around my house.
Yeah, they go pretty quick.
Nothing stands a chance. Like my dad, like one time brought home a brownie for me, right? That he said that a coworker made. It literally
Mhm.
was in a Tupperware container and had my name on a Post-it note, and he said, "This is for you." I said, "Oh, great!" It was on the counter. Not even a full 24 hours went by. I was getting off of work. I was coming home. I'm like, you know what? I could go for that brownie right now. That just sounds good. I come home. It's gone.
mm-hmm.
It's gone. And I'm like, what? I said,
Yep.
Dad, what happened to the brownie? What? I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
that was supposed to be for me.
Mm-hmm.
He
I have
thought
to
you didn't want
hide
it.
things.
Yeah, my son came over today and he's looking around the kitchen. I'm like, what are you looking for? You got any leftovers? Like, sure.
Why not?
I had some leftover pasta from the other day, but I'm like,
Ooh.
do you just
Pasta
come for
sounds
food
always
in your
good.
mail? Is that why you come for food in your mail? Is that it? Though, to be fair,
He loves you, Mom.
not last week, but the week before, I talked to him on the phone like 3 times in one night. And then he came over because he needed to pick up some cables for his computer after he did the graphics card. He needed an extra cable, and he was getting the title to his motorcycle because he was selling his motorcycle. So, and he
Doesn't
goes
it feel
home.
wonderful as a mom when they sell those?
Yeah. Oh, I was thrilled.
That's awesome.
And then he calls a few minutes later. He's like, "I'm coming back. I left the title." Like, so the one thing you came to get, you left here.
Mhm.
Sounds like something I'd do.
So today I was like, make
Sounds
sure
like
you
something
have
I'd
everything
do.
before you go, because so you don't have to come back. Yeah, I was
Won't
thrilled
come
he
back.
sold it. It was, it was his first bike. He learned what he need, how to ride it safely
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he can't take it to grad school with him because he can't, and it's just going to sit
Mhm.
here because he can only ride it part of the year because it's too hot in the
Right.
summer.
Right.
So
Right.
he figured might as well sell it, make some money, and he sold it for more than he paid for it. So that was nice.
That's
And
cool.
he got
So
it
I
used.
shouldn't. So I shouldn't tell y'all that I want to get a motorcycle. I want to
No, you don't.
ride a
Oh
motorcycle.
no, my son wants another one, but he's going to wait till he's, out of school and settled in
Oh,
a better
okay.
job. This was just his learner bike. It was used. It was not very expensive. It was
Yeah.
beat up a little, so he didn't feel bad about. So when he took the class on, so he could get his license and everything.
Yeah. Like I want to take the
So
class and like do all that
yeah,
stuff. But
he took
I
the class with
realized.
Harley.
Ooh, yeah.
He didn't have a Harley, but they offer the classes here that you can take, and they have a track so you can learn to ride them on. And then you take your certificate and you go to the DMV and just get your license because you've already got the 20 hours or whatever they require.
Yeah.
But
Well,
but he learned what he needed to learn, and now he doesn't have it. And I can't say that I'm sad because I'd much rather him his driving in his big truck because it's safer. And not that
yeah.
he was a good rider. He was a very safe
Right.
rider. However, I don't
Well, it's
trust
other
everyone
Right.
riding
people.
around him because I
Right.
see how other
Mm.
people treat motorcycles here, and they don't treat him very well.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Cassie, that's terrible.
What
Her best
happened?
friend's wedding was late because they forgot the marriage certificate at home.
Oh dear Lord. Whoops.
Well, my
That's not
husband
good.
pulled a shenanigan with me on his motorcycle because it was
Uh-oh.
right around the time where there was like the gas went sky high and everything. And I was like, oh, I might have to rethink that whole letting you buy a motorcycle thing. Well, he took that to heart. And he came home one day and he goes, remember how you said you might have to rethink letting me get a motorcycle? Well, I'm pre-approved.
Uh,
I was like, excuse me,
uh,
what?
mm-mm.
You
My
what?
husband had one years ago, and his dad had one. They had the big roads,
Mhm.
the gold wings, so
Mhm.
they were a little bit more bike, not a
Right.
street bike. So
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised when my son wanted one, but his was more a street bike.
Yeah. I couldn't believe he hit me with I'm pre-approved.
Shh.
It was the whole ask, for forgiveness.
Mhm.
Good for
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
He was
anytime I want something, I'm like, I'm pre-approved.
Remind me
I
to
will
use
use
that
that for the
one.
rest of my life. Yep.
need that
Mhm.
sweater
I'm gonna say,
quantities of
let me write that
alpaca.
one down.
Mhm.
Hold on.
Need that sweater quantity of cashmere alpaca. I'm pre-approved.
I'm
I'm
pre-approved.
pre-approved. Yep.
I'm not a fan of bikes.
I'm not here because people don't treat bike riders very good here.
Right.
They're very, you know,
Mhm.
they treat him like a video game.
Mhm.
Just
Southern California too.
Yeah,
years and years
California's
ago.
awful.
Years and years ago, my brother-in-law
Mhm.
lived with us, and he had a bike. And one day I was out and about. And this is it's kind of ironic. I was out and about, and my car broke down. So I
Mhm.
called, and they were like, "Okay, well, we'll dispatch, but we're taking care of a motorcycle accident that happened, and we're
Mhm.
taking care of that. This is small town Vermont." Well, lo and behold, the motorcycle accident was my brother-in-law, who
Oh,
was
Lord.
Mhm.
riding down the road. This woman was in front of him, and he was not. They could tell by the skid mark he was not tailgating her, and
Mhm.
she just stopped in the middle of the road for an animal or something, and he ended up through her back window.
It's terrible.
And I mean, he was fine. In fact, he was mad because when they got him in the ambulance, they were like cutting his jeans off of him. And he's like, no, these are my good jeans. Don't cut them off of me. And so he was fine. He was ornery.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was fine. But still, you know, it could
Yeah,
have
my husband had an
Yeah.
accident before I met him. He got hit by
Yeah.
a drunk driver,
I don't.
and it was over by where his parents lived. And so he got hit. He went over the bike. He was
Mhm.
concussion, cut up road rash. He was at the hospital. My
Wow.
mother-in-law drove through the intersection not long after. Did not know, just knew that there
Oh,
was
yeah.
some kind of crash. Did not know it was him until they called from the hospital. And she's like, she had just, they had just cleared the bikes off the road when she drove through. Otherwise, she would have
Wow.
seen that it was his.
You're just
So,
so
but yeah.
vulnerable on him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, his was a drunk driver.
At least in a car or a truck, you've got some kind of protection,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. But that was the part because so many people, think it's fun to get right here, get up on the tail of a motorcycle or, smart, not
Or
let
they
him
get mad at
pass
the
or
mo-
cut him off,
Yeah.
or they
They get mad at
mad.
the motorcycle because the motorcycle can go through traffic and they can't.
Well,
They're
yeah,
not
because you can.
supposed to.
Yeah, see, they're not supposed to split lanes here
Yeah,
either,
I
but
hate
they
when they
do.
do that.
But they do, and it's no fun. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I'd rather not think about my child out on one, but
Right.
Mhm.
he was an adult. I couldn't stop him.
Right.
I
Exactly.
wouldn't. He just we told him, you have to take the class first,
Mhm.
and you have to get enough practice in before you do it.
Right.
So
So
Well,
I told
you know,
so I,
mine
so I
was in his 40s. I couldn't stop him either.
Nope.
so
yeah,
I told my
Pray.
mom. I told my mom recently that I wanted to go horseback riding again.
Mm.
She says to me, she goes, "Can you wait until I'm dead to do that?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And it's like, and she's like, "Yeah, I hated when you went horseback riding growing up. I hated when you were
What?
taking lessons or whatever." And I said, "Why?" And it's all because she knew someone in like grade school or something like that that had gotten, kicked by a horse and died.
Mm.
Oh.
And so
Oh,
she
yeah,
was
it happened.
like,
Yeah.
and so
Okay,
she was
there's
like, I
Yeah.
hated, so she's like, I hated when you were taking riding lessons. I hate so she's like, do me a favor, wait until I'm dead. And I'm like, like, mother.
no, just
Like,
tell her it's okay, Mom. I'll only stay by the front end.
Right.
I won't
Yeah,
come
but
on the
then they'll
back
bite
end.
you.
Yeah.
well, yeah, they'll do that too. They
Or
can
they'll
be
headbutt you.
spicy.
I got a
Yeah.
broken nose from a headbutt. Yeah.
Or, step on you or,
Uh-huh.
like,
I have my one thigh has a permanent horseshoe shape dent in it from when I got
there's your
really.
tattoo right there. There's your
Mhm.
tattoo
Just my tattoo.
right
It's just
there.
inside. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've been
Cassie
every
says if you're on top of the horse, you can't be kicked by it.
no, they'll just throw you off, you know.
No, they'll just,
Hey, I'd much rather go horseback riding than deal with the kangaroos like Joe has to deal with.
I want to go
Yeah.
see
Jump out in front of her car, or
I want to
Yeah.
go see the kangaroos.
They're not good
I
pets.
don't want to be driving around them. No.
No, I know. That's kind of like our deer here. Like, I think our
Yeah.
deer are like, you know,
Yeah.
looking to looking to get hit. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
it's
because
bad.
they get if they get an area where they're fed, they lose all fear of people, and they'll just
Well,
wander around in the streets or whatever, and they don't care.
Yeah.
The problem with deer is whenever you see one cross, there's always going to be another
oh,
one.
yeah,
Mhm.
there's more.
Yeah.
There's more
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
Well,
you
I
always
mean,
have to wait.
the damage that deer can do to a car
Oh,
is
yeah.
just
They're huge.
crazy.
My mama almost hit one time. We were driving in a
Mhm.
dark area because it was the winding roads in New Jersey, and the deer jumped
Uh-huh.
right out in front of her, and it slid underneath the car when she stopped.
Mm.
And we sat there for a minute. The deer sat there for a minute, and then it popped up and looked at us and then ran away. So we figured it was okay. But I had a coworker who hit
Invincible.
7 deer,
Oof.
I've
and
never
when my
hit
husband was
one.
a semi driver,
Knock on
he used
wood.
to hit him too
Oh,
because you
wow.
can't slow down a semi.
No. No.
And they have bumpers that they put on semis now that are
Yeah.
deer bumpers, Bambi bumpers, they call them.
Yeah. I would imagine that the deer loses that contest.
Yeah.
Every time.
Okay, let's see. See if
I want to go to Australia and see all the animals.
you would be in heaven with the crazy
I
things they have
would.
there.
I would.
You can't
Drop
bring
bears
any
are
of
not
them
good
home,
pets.
Morgan. I'm just telling you. They,
Why?
The whole
Joe said they had
everything in
4.
Atlanta's trying to kill you. I mean,
She said that I
yeah.
had 4 deer at their place last week.
Mhm.
Joe, I want to come visit.
Okay. If you're having a bad week, just think about this. At the airport in Austria, there's a special section for people who accidentally flew to Austria when they meant to fly to Australia. So you could have been one of those people. So if you're having a bad week,
Oh my
Are you
gosh. serious? Are you serious?
that's what I read, that there's a
It's
special place.
that.
That's too
Oh
much. Too much.
my lord. Oh my Lanta.
It should
Well,
be
you know,
called
they're
an
the same.
asylum.
Austria, Australia, you know.
It should be an asylum because you are too stupid to fly.
Oh boy.
Yeah, some
Well,
people should not fly ever.
No. If you
And the
mix
whole
up,
serving,
no.
it kills me because I watched a couple of the ones where the people show up late and then they get mad that they can't get on the flight. It's like,
Oh, the
well,
same one with the cruise lines where they miss the
Yeah.
boat. Yeah, and they get mad. Like, dude.
we turned our watches back an extra hour so that we would not miss coming back on the
Yeah.
cruise ship
Uh-huh.
because we didn't want to take that chance.
No.
And it's on the passenger because they tell you exactly when to be back.
Mhm.
And if you're not back, that's
Mhm.
on you. Like
Yep.
I read some article last year that this group of people were abandoned. It's like, no, you weren't abandoned. You weren't there on
Abandoned.
time. You chose not to be there on
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
Now, it's one thing if you go on an excursion, go through the cruise ship because those people won't get left behind. But
Right.
those excursions cost more.
Mhm.
So we hired out a boat to go deep sea fishing that wasn't through the cruise line. So we had to make sure that we were back in
Right.
time. So we told them we had to be back an hour before we had to be back just to make
Right.
sure. But those, I don't feel sympathy for those people.
Nope.
Do you
They
ever
tell
see
you like,
videos of their faces when they get left?
yeah. Well,
Oh,
they
yeah.
tell you
They're
over and
running.
over and over all day,
Yeah.
all morning before you get off what time you have to be back.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not like,
Yeah. And they're running to try to catch
They're
the
running.
boat. The boat's like, see ya.
Here.
I saw one, it was funny. The guy was running and running and running to get the boat and it missed him. And all these people are, oh, no, no, no. And then he just laughed and he walked to their boat because he was really supposed to get on their boat after all.
Oh.
But he was pretending he was supposed to get on the one that went away just to make the people laugh. And then the ones who
Okay.
get mad, it's like, you had one job. You had one job to be on time for.
Yep.
I want to go
I don't know.
on a safari. That would be
I would like to go
well,
on
either
safari too.
that, or I'd love to, go like, cage diving, in the ocean, and then eventually work my
I
way.
used to wanna do that.
Therese is like, absolutely not.
You
No.
Yeah, you're
can't
fine in the cage.
pet either. No.
Not only do I have to wait, my mom will just be like, just wait until I'm dead, okay?
Wait till I'm dead, Morgie, okay?
No. You just don't tell her till afterwards
No,
when you're home safe again.
I know. I'll be like, Mom, guess what I did? Like, oh my lord.
I'll
Yeah,
tell her.
that's one of those things where you tell them by video phone so they
Yeah,
can't
but-
get to you.
Like, hi,
Greetings.
Ma. I'm in Australia. Hello. I'm going
Greetings.
cage diving.
You don't have to go to Australia. You can do that off the Bahamas.
That too. But then I could visit Joe.
Well, I know. I'm just saying you don't have to go all the way to Australia, though.
Joe
This
is
true.
the draw there.
Right.
Of course, Joe's the draw there.
Yes.
Totally, we would go for Joe.
I feel like in a past life I should have maybe been like a zookeeper or something. like
Yeah,
not gonna lie, we
Your last name's
You should be
Irwin,
one
you
now.
we went to the zoo one time, and there was this gal in the penguin enclosure, like, basically, cleaning, poop essentially.
Hmm.
And mom pointed and she goes, "That's what you'd be doing if you worked in a zoo." And I said,
That's true.
"Yes, however, I'd be surrounded by penguins." I'm like, "Do you know how happy that would make me?" Like, I
Hmm.
don't care, I'd be cleaning up poop. There's penguins around me.
Penguin poop.
Like, just right there. Right there. Close enough to touch. Just right there. Like, that would be magical. And she's
It
like,
would.
"What is wrong with you?" She's like, "I didn't drop you." Like,
No, that would be cool.
I'm like,
I think it would be cool.
"Listen, mom, I'm still a tomboy at heart, okay?"
Yep.
Joe said she'd be in Austria.
You know, I'm so happy to hear you say that you're a tomboy,
Oh
because
yeah.
anymore they'd be trying to convince you to change your
Hmm.
gender.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I
Oh
was a
like,
yeah.
tomboy.
Look,
what's wrong with a good
it,
old tomboy?
it's
Nothing.
only in the last year or so that I've like, it's funny because like my grandma used to be like, I think she was very because like I'm the only granddaughter on my mom's
Hmm.
side of the family,
Hmm.
and so I think my grandma was expecting me to be like the little fairy princess, kind of like, dresses and like skirts and all that stuff and into makeup and like nope, I wanted to be with my grandpa. I wanted to go fishing. I wanted to go catch frogs. I wanted to like ride on the
Poor
ATVs. Like
grandma.
my my grandma tried so hard, bless her heart. She tried so hard to like convert me over the years, and I was just like, nope, nope.
I was
Like,
both. When my grandma, I was the girly with my grandma because she made me clothes. But
Hmm.
when I was
yeah.
out playing and all, I was a tomboy.
Yeah, I was
I hung
both.
out with the boys. I climbed the trees.
I was both. Hmm.
I've
But
got no
grandma
problem
made me
getting.
clothes,
I've got no
and she made my
problem
Barbies
getting
matching clothes. So
my
that was,
nails dirty. I'm just like, let's
my
go.
Barbie dolls had matching outfits to me. So
Nice.
grandma taught me how to sew.
Yeah,
But
so my grandma taught me how to knit and how to crochet.
yeah,
She tried to teach me how to sew. For whatever reason, a knitting pattern or a crochet pattern, that all made sense in my head. That was, all fine. For whatever reason, following a sewing pattern was like me trying to do like, you know, like geometry. I was like, what does this mean? What do I do? Like, the terms never made any sense to me. I mean, I got the part of like, cutting things out and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But when it came time to piecing it all together, I'm like, you know what? Grandma, you can do this. I
Mm.
wanted nothing to do with it. Which kind of disappoints me because there's lots of things I feel like I would want to do now. Like, I mean, I can do
You
like
can still
basic
learn.
stitching.
You can still learn.
Yes, yes, I know. But see, here's the thing. I tell myself like the other day, I'm like, I really want to get back on learning sign language again. I want to learn Vietnamese. Like, I want to like do it, and then like 5 minutes later, I'm scrolling through Instagram. I'm reading my book. I'm
Hmm.
just like, listen, who am I trying to fool right now?
Yeah.
Like, I think that like I have all this time for things,
You
and yet I'm
do.
so unorganized. Well, right, I do if I was more
well,
organized,
Yeah, you
which
still
I
you
have.
am
just have to
not.
you just have to set specific times to do things.
Hmm.
Exactly. Exactly.
Use the bean.
Oh,
Use the
The
Cassie
bean.
bean
wants to
will
learn
help you
Vietnamese
focus.
too.
Hmm.
Cassie wants to learn
Wait,
Vietnamese too.
Cassie, let's do
There
it.
you go.
Let's okay. Message me on Telegram and we'll like come up with like a plan to keep each other accountable. Because
Hmm.
otherwise, if there's no one to keep me accountable, like for like going to like the gym and stuff like that, like I generally keep myself pretty like accountable. But there are times where I'm like, man, I would love to have like a personal
Gym
trainer
buddy.
or
Yeah.
like someone to just be
Yeah.
like, get your ass to the gym, let's go. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, that reminds me.
I need that sometimes. Sometimes I need that kick in the rear to just, you know,
I get it.
keep going.
About 10 days ago, I started I didn't know this, but Duolingo, they have where you can learn to
Yes.
play chess on it. And so
Yes,
I've
I
been
saw
learning
that.
to play chess for 10 days now. And so every
Therese, we
day
should
you
play
have to do
chess.
it. What's that?
We should play
I haven't
chess
played chess in
sometime.
years.
Well, once I learn, sure.
Yeah.
I haven't played chess in years.
Um,
My dad
David
used to play
tried.
with my
That'll be
son
fun.
when he was
I
little.
could not get it.
David
My-
tried
I
to
tried.
teach me, but
Could
he's
not
not a
get it.
good teacher.
My back before there was so much social media and stuff, my dad had an online chess game that he would play with my son, and they would make their moves, and then they would call and talk when he was little
Mhm.
because he taught him how to play chess.
I
Oh,
used to be in
cool.
a chess
Cassie
club.
says Duolingo is trash for Vietnamese.
It
Oh.
is, because I did like 1 or 2 lessons on there, and I'm like, this sucks. So I'm like, okay.
Mm-mm.
So then when I was at Barnes and Noble with my friend, I used to do this all the time. Every time I'd go to a bookstore, I'd try to find like their like foreign language, section. I could
Mhm.
have like my own bookshelf dedicated to all like the foreign language books. Listen,
Mhm.
I'm a nerd, if you haven't already been able to,
You know.
gather. But so like I would do that all the time. They don't have a ton for Vietnamese, so I'd probably have to like look online and order on Amazon or
What about
something.
that Rosetta Stone? Is that better?
Eh,
No.
eh,
There's the one
meh.
that the State Department uses. I forget. It begins with a P. It's the same one the Mormon Church uses for their missionaries,
Hmm.
for them to learn their languages. It's supposed to be really good, but I can't remember the name of it.
Pimsleur?
No, I think
You know, yeah, I have no idea. Let me look it up. Let's turn to trusty Google and see what we got here. Oh, that's right. There was a football game on tonight, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Whoops.
And
Buffalo and
21 to
um,
14, Buffalo is losing
Ooh,
again.
oh no,
that's
Yeah.
Babel. Babel's supposed to be
Babel.
good.
Babel. Yeah.
I've heard they're good, yeah.
I think that's the one the Mormon Church uses
Oh, they use Babel. Okay.
for their. But there's another one too. It wasn't Babel.
It's like the Pimsleur approach. I've heard of that one. Trying to think of other.
My son
I
just
don't
sent
know.
me a
That's
picture of another blanket I made.
Let's see. Let's see.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's pretty.
I like that.
Ooh, I like it.
That's pretty.
I hated every minute of it. Is crochet.
Yeah.
That was your spite
Fun.
blanket.
Well, no, I mean I would do well, sorta, because I made him a knit blanket and it was, wool and he put it in the dryer. So I was like, all right, I'll make you another blanket, but it's acrylic.
Oh. You're like, I'm never
Like
trusting
is
you with that
Pirate
ever
using it
again.
now? Like
Oh no, it got thrown in the trash.
Mm. Mm.
So I went through
Sad.
all my pictures and favorited all the blankets that I have made over the years that I have kept a picture of. So I will
Look
be
at you go.
I'll be addressing those. I'll be having those at the end of my
I think it's
show.
Pimsleur because that's what the FBI uses.
Okay.
Really? They do?
That's what it said.
Interesting.
I don't know.
huh.
My son's new iPhone, it provides instant translation.
Wow.
That's no fun.
That's
Yeah,
the best
I know.
thing ever.
Yeah, he
See,
just got it
there's the
today.
nerd in me that's like, that's no fun.
Well, yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you're in a situation where it's in a language you don't know, it'd be
Well,
nice.
that's
Well,
true,
right.
but you're not going to learn it. Yeah.
I
No,
could use
no,
it
but I'm just
every day
saying.
where I
No.
live.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Are we about ready to go?
Mhm.
Holy cow.
I need to
I
eat.
just
Well,
looked up and I was
have
like,
not been.
ooh,
He hasn't come in to get me yet.
No, it's
So-
not time for dinner.
pirate. Mr. Pirate.
So everybody work on your puritanical knits and
Yeah.
use your stash, and
Ooh, it looks good, Morgan.
it's very
I'm gonna
cool.
be a
I like it.
a
That's really
vampire.
neat. I can't wait to see that finished.
Yes, I'm gonna be a vampire for Halloween, so I might pair this with No, seriously,
No, seriously.
listen, I bought like the costume for it. I got fangs that I still have to like get fit,
Oh my
and
gosh.
everything. I'm going
You
all out.
you're getting your fangs fitted? Okay.
Well, why wouldn't you, Joan?
Right?
Doesn't
I mean, I
everybody
don't
get
want to
their
have this
fangs
stupid
fitted?
little.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't want
used
to
to the
do like the
little
little
plastic
plastic.
fangs you buy.
Kmart, yeah.
No,
These sound like the real thing here.
you know what? I should have grabbed the.
Aspen Dental is doing new things now.
There's this girl on Instagram. She's got like actual. I mean, she's missing
Oh,
two teeth that
gee.
are there, but like she's got like actual like fitted, like like the real deal. And I'm like, ooh,
No, Morgan, no.
No, no, Morgan.
No,
No, please
Morgan.
don't. Please
No.
don't.
I don't know.
Make
People
me come
annoy you.
over
All you
there.
have to do is flash your fangs, though. So
She gonna make me come over
talk
there.
about being hungry. I saw a thing.
Therese, you're cracking me up.
It was about vampires. I saw this last night. What was it?
There's no telling.
sounds right up
No,
my
it was
alley.
Why is my hair always trash?
What do you mean? Your hair looks fine.
It looks like shit.
Looks,
it was about.
you look fabulous.
My hair looks
It
garbage.
says okay that Italian vampires want people to don't want people to actually eat garlic because it's an anticoagulant, so it makes your blood thin. And then someone else said that's because that's basically just seasoning their food for them.
I have to tell David about that.
That's hilarious.
You would not believe the amount of garlic I go through in this house. Like we go
I
to
love
an
garlic.
Italian market okay, David. All right. David calls it his old. All right. Oh, should I say that word? I don't know. He's Italian. Okay. He says it's his old Dago man thing that he goes to an Italian market every week. It's called Vincent Joe's and it's an Italian market.
Oh, look, we've really lost Morgan now.
And we get all of our stuff. And every time I go, we go once a week, and every time I go, I buy this shit ton of garlic because we go through so much. Morgan, what are you laughing at?
It's because Joe said that she's getting her fangs fitted.
No. They do that down there, huh?
I can't breathe. Okay.
Yeah,
think I need
I
to
use a lot of garlic.
We use a ton.
It's got health properties, and evidently,
It
you're
does.
seasoning yourself if a vampire comes along. So
It is. It's a anti what do you call it? Parasitic,
yeah. Well, they said that's where some of the myths with vampires
I
come
would-
is because garlic. It's because of garlic's properties.
I would hope I don't have parasites.
Oh, you'd be surprised, girl. Okay, let's
well,
not go
I'm
there.
scared, I'm
Okay.
scared now. Wait a
This
minute.
is a good place. This is a good
And on
place to
that
end.
note,
Okay.
Stop
well, this
because
was fun.
All right. Thanks everybody for being in the chat. We love
Ooh.
you, and we love hearing from Joe with all the
Joe, I
ruse
can't wait to see you.
and the deer.
Oh,
And
it's going to be mayhem.
just let her know when you eventually go to Australia so she can go to Austria.
I'll have a layover in Austria so Joe can meet me there. I'll fly over.
Everybody,
Oh,
have fun
God.
working on your projects. Cast on new ones. Find off
Project.
old ones.
Do all the
Do whatever
things.
makes you happy. Because that's what
Yes.
crafts are supposed to do.
Mhm.
We don't care. We just want people to
Do whatever
you
you
know.
want to do.
do whatever you want. So we'll see you next
Yes.
week. And then November 7th, Friday Mayhem.
Mayhem.
So very excited for that.
Mhm.
I hope Amy can make it.
Yes.
Yes.